Welcome everyone to Thrillhouse, Supercars, Group B. And welcome to the Thrillhouse Season of Endurance. So we're at the final round, ladies and gentlemen. So a big welcome to all our viewers. We are at Sainte-Croix or Sainte-Croix, or Saint Bloody Croix as it's come to known, for our 60-minute enduro race. It's going to be an absolute rip snorter tonight. Absolutely looking forward to it. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday evening. Joining me in the box tonight was Mikey, aka 78C. Good evening, sir.
Hey, mate. How's it going?
I'm very well.
Good evening, everyone.
Excited for
You
tonight?
are very well. Oh, man, I am. I am very excited for tonight. It's come around so fast, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, definitely. It's
Crazy.
flown along.
We've reached the end of season 3, and well, I mean, we still haven't reached our first birthday of Thrillhouse, but it feels like we've become quite the well-oiled machine. So, really pumped to see the Group B boys hit this track tonight. It's a beautiful piece of track, a beautiful part of the world.
So, who we got in the viewer? So, welcome Luminous. Luminous says, goes to mind those big fat Astons. Yes, thank you. We got Kizza, welcome. We got Luminous. We got Dadson. We got GFL. So, welcome everyone. So, the guys in chat, you know the deal. Keep it flowing. Keep it, fire the questions at us. So, tonight, 60 minutes. It's going to be a very interesting race tonight. There's a lot to sort of cover. We are in retro round as well, which is very exciting. So all the cars are dressed in their beautiful retro liveries, which is fantastic. So we're just winding up now. I'm just waiting for a certain driver to get to the end of this lap, and then we'll go for the Thrillhouse inside line. But we'll go for some track facts at the moment. So it's 7.062 kilometres, racing at 20 past 1. Slightly cloudy day. Track temps are going to be a bit lower, which will be interesting. The lap record is a 2:05.059. Now, I'm not sure.
By Plenty Gogo in an Aston Martin in season 2.
Wow. Now, that was pre-tyre change or after?
That's right. So that was pre the tyre update. So, look, we've had open practice this afternoon. And that was basically open for all the groups to jump in and have a bit of a turn. And one of the drivers tonight, Kizza, who you may have seen in the FIA races, has dropped into the 2:04s. So that's an unofficial time, as I'm about to start my lap now.
All right, here we go. So we're heading down the main straight now, building up speed. Group A's cars will probably reach about 260 kilometres an hour. Braking into Wardo, named after our Season 1 champ. Now, normally you take that around 4th gear, you're probably looking at around 140, 150 kilometres across the apex. Now into a flat-out corner, which is known as the Lacey. This is Flat Chat. Into the one of the most famous corners in Thrillhouse, Prost. The scene of the biggest accident we have seen in Thrillhouse history. Out of Prosttown. Out of Prosttown, down into the best part of the track. This is Alpe d'Huez. What a section this is. So good. Tip it in.
It's a bit lively in the RX-7, so we've got the Slick 50 retro livery on at the moment. Beautiful piece of kit, this one.
Out of Alpe d'Huez now, no, over the Bridge of Champions. Hopefully tonight, hopefully the Group A racer might be renamed Nobles Bridge. We don't know. You'll have to wait and find out. Now into Dom Perignon. Next two corners are very tricky. Dom Perignon tightens on exit and that wall comes up very quickly. Out of Dom Perignon now, down a little short chute, surface change there as well, into Bordeaux. Another surface change, bit of a patchwork quilt. Accelerate hard out of Bordeaux now. Now down the back straight. Now, and going into the fastest corner on the track, La Flat. This is where the big Astons and the BMWs will shine. Through the flat now. Into a fantastic passing opportunity coming up down here at Croissant. You can definitely fire it up the inside. I actually have seen people go around the outside as well if you get the right line. So definitely keep an eye on that. Yeah. Into the rapid curves.
Go pulled one on me this afternoon.
Great part of the track, these, the rapid curves. And this section here, the rear of the car really bottoms out hard. Wants to spit you into that fence as quickly as possible. And into the last corner, which is a lower low. Fast last corner as well. So the first two corners actually very quick. It's a very fast and flowing track, Sainte-Croix. Really excited to see how they go around for an hour tonight. And that is a lap of Sainte-Croix, brought to you by Thrillhouse, driven by Mikey in the Slick 50 RX-7.
I drive this better than I drive the safety car. It's a bigger handful.
Love it.
It's a real handful, this thing. It really is, but it sounds so good. And man, that is, it just looks the part, doesn't it? So, thought we'd do something different for Retro Round. Rather than have me belting around in the GTR, we'll put a little bit of rotary underneath me and see what happens.
So, as I bring it up now, guys, this is our championship points. Current standings after round 5. So, we do have Noble leading the way. Just under a 100-point gap there to Tarmac Terry. Wardo in 3rd position, Brocky in 4th, and Mighty Mo in 5th position. But what's interesting is when we do go over the page, we are going to talk quite a bit about a certain thing tonight called the bubble. That's going to be... So basically what the bubble is there's probably spots from 24th to sort of 30th. Those guys are on the bubble of qualifying for Supercars or Super 2. So tonight's race is going to have a big factor on that. So we'll keep you up to date across that all as well. Evening Doremus, evening Faster Jet, evening Betty, evening Shiza, evening V8. Hope everyone is well. So there are our point standings at the moment. So really interesting there, as you can see. So a couple of drivers are on the bubble. Kizza, Ben, Dazza are all on the bubble at the moment. So they need a good result tonight to lock up their Supercars future.
Yeah, it's going to be really crucial for them. We do have wild cards for next year, but it's so crucial for some of these guys. So they're going to be fighting hard tonight, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't agree with you more there. And being an enduro round as well, 60 minutes. I've found with the enduro, I've covered a few of these now. I've found the last 15 minutes is when the fatigue sets in. We will see a few mistakes, I feel, in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah,
definitely.
We've seen it in every enduro event so far. Is that an hour race is just on the verge of being a little bit too much for some, and for others, this is just going to be another walk in the park. But yeah, the mistakes creep in, especially if you're under pressure, because there's so many factors in play at Thrillhouse. You've got fuel, you've got tyres, you've got strategy, you've got other cars on the track, and you're fighting for a spot in Supercars next year. So it's a big one.
Yep. And of course, though, the most exciting part of our enduro rounds is the shootout. That's right.
That's right.
One lap, all to yourself, everyone watching you. So if you make a mistake, everyone's going to see it.
and we've seen plenty of those as well. So say that we're going to be in for a little bit of drama. So I hope you're all got yourself a nice cold drink. Sit down, because we're about to have Berserker start his first lap.
So some of you know Berserker as the solo man. Had an interesting season, Berserker. He's had a 4th position in Group A, a 10th, a 2nd in Group A, a 4th in Group B. He's also had a no result as well, unfortunately due to availability. So he needs a good result tonight just to really shore up his position for Season 4.
This is his hot lap as well, mate. So.
Okay, we have a slight technical malfunction here, guys, because I can't see him. Heading to the track now. There we go. So he's on his hot lap at the moment. As he comes over the Bridge of Champions.
He's had a nice tidy start to the lap as well. So just to give everybody an update, he set himself up well on the out lap. I sent him out pretty early there, and my apologies, Ghost, for not telling you.
That's all good.
But he's keeping it tidy. I don't think he's pushing too hard. He's just putting in a solid lap here. Very, very nice lines.
So the beautiful blacklight Hyundai there, dressed in the famous 1992 colours of Mark Scaife and Jim Richards for retro round, looking fantastic there as he comes through the flat now, building up speed. Hyundai struggling a little bit in a straight line, probably going to top out at about 269, 270 kilometres per hour. Breaks it now into the cross line. Nice line, very nice line, beautiful line there by Berserker, perfect. Coming now through the rapid curves. How's he go through here? Hyundai looks very planted at the moment. Looks like it's really well settled. Little double take of the steering wheel there. Second double take of the steering wheel, but keeps it under control. Great car control there from Berserker. He's just got a lower load to go. Fires it in now. Looks nice. Very tidy lap. This will be... Oh, he slight touch of the wall there at the exit of a lower low. That might cost him a little bit of speed. Waiting for the time to pop up. Crosses the line with a 207.112. The marker is set. Not a bad lap there from Berserker. Little untidy, I felt, in the third sector. But all in all, solid lap. Got him on the grid. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's a good banker. It's always tough going out first as well. You don't know how hard everybody else is pushing. So he set the benchmark. We've just delayed Pruski a little bit coming out, so he's just doing his out lap now, just to allow comms and everyone to take a little bit of a breather and catch back up.
Okay, so we're looking here at Pruski. Okay, White Hips. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, White Hips is back. Speaking to him earlier today, very fired up for this race, wants to finish the season strong. The big rumour at the moment with Pruski is he is switching manufacturers for season 4. So he's jumping out of the Aston, which he's had a bit of a tough time with this season. But his average finishing position for this season has been 12th, so he's been a bit of a struggle for him to get in the grips with the big Aston, but this track should suit him. Ooh, slight touch of the wall there in his outlap. That shouldn't ruffle too many feathers though, it should be fine. So what are we going to see from Pruski tonight in terms of the race as well? I think it'll be very interesting. I definitely know that he's going to put his best foot forward. And as we know with Pruski, very hard man to pass.
Yeah, he does have the old nickname Wide Hips, and he's had a bit of trouble in the Aston, but he's very, very quick in a BMW, so he's hunting for a new seat. He's not doing too bad here in the Aston though. He's been pretty quick on this track in practices.
Alright, as he comes through a low no now. He's about to wind up that big Aston Martin.
He's gone fastest in the 4th sector.
Here we go, on his hot lap is now. He heads down in the water. Nice on the brakes. Nice line. Little bit wide there. Just missed the apex. Might compromise there his exit speed. But the big Aston's got enough power to make up for that. Flicks it through a Lacey now. Down into Prost. Hard on the brakes. Oh, little there hesitation of turning it in. Oh, a little taily on the exit as well, but keeps it under control. So we jump on board now as we head down into Alpe d'Huez. Can he get through here nicely and cleanly? Oh, again, a double take on the steering wheel. Surface change there can unsettle the rear. Again, it just looks like the front end's struggling for grip here at the moment. Over the Bridge of Champions. So we take a deep breath. Just think about your line. Think about your braking markers. Tighten the belts. Jumps in. Tips. Oh, beautiful. That was very nice there through Dom Perignon. Lovely line. Out of Dom now, into Bordeaux. Oh, he's wide of Bordeaux. He's out of the groove. Oh, that's going to cost him big time. Very much out of the groove there. Now he winds the big Aston up. Sounds glorious down the straight. Breaks it very deep into cross front, extremely deep. But makes the apex nicely. This is a good finish to the lap here from White Hips. Now through the rapid curves. Just sort of jumping around a little bit. But still looks very planted and very settled. Oh, a little wide at the exit there, the last curve. Now a lower low just to go. What can he do? Breaks it very late. Turns it in. One turn of the steering wheel. Out on the exit. Lovely exit. What's the time going to say? It looked good. Maybe a couple of little errors. Is he going to knock Berserker off?
No.
No.
208, 716.
Wow.
Nice tidy lap again from Prithvi. A couple of little mistakes did cost him. He was very, very impressive towards the end sectors. Lost a lot of time early on to Berserker in the first and second sectors.
Next up on the track is Two Words Bradley. So I had a chat to Mr. Micah today as well. He is pumped for this race. Absolutely pumped. He hasn't had the best of seasons, so another driver that wants to finish out on a high. And he's actually said that also he is, if he's going to see half an opportunity, he's going for it. So that's great to see as well. That's the good part about the Enduro round as well. You can have an average season, but if you finish off on a high, it just makes you feel a bit better. So he's had a couple of no results as well there, Mr. Bradley, due to availability, which has hurt his championship quite severely.
He's really coming into strength, though. He's putting in a lot of practice in the FIA races. He's got a good community of people that he races with online, and he's got a really great little YouTube channel, and he's starting to really find his own sort of feet within the GT Sports sort of streaming world. So he's no slouch when it comes to racing. He's very, very fast, and he's getting very, very consistent.
Thanks for the bits, Filthy. All right.
Thanks, mate.
Mr. Bradley now about to start his hot lap. Quick check in the mirrors. Don't know why he's doing that. No one's behind him.
It's just force of habit.
Flicks it into Wardo now. Tidy. Very tidy. That was nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well done. Doesn't use too much of the road. Keeps it safe. Not gonna put it all on the line for this lap.
Breaks it hard into Prost now. Beautiful apex of Prost. This looks a good lap already. And Mikey gets the split here. There we go.
Off Mika, so off Berserker. So he's quick, but not as quick.
Now as he comes, throughout to Wes. You see there, the car had a little double take of the steering wheel there. Had to reset the throttle. That might cost him a tenth or two. He comes over the Bridge of Champions now.
That was a faster split that time. That was a little error has cost him.
Very nice through Dom Perignon. Beautiful line through Dom Perignon. Now down in the Bordeaux. Tricky corner. Really got to get the nose tucked close to that fence. As close as you dare. Beautiful exit though. He's really building into this lap now. Winds up the big Aston as we jump on board. Through the flat. How late does he want to break a croissant? At about 140 metres. A little wide, a little understeery there through croissant. Front didn't want to grip at all. Now through the rapid curves. Nice. Very nice. If he nails this part here, this looks very nice. Oh, yes. Held on to it as well. This is beautiful stuff. He has got the Aston.
Was the fastest so far. What we got?
Oh, wow. This could be huge. Comes through a lower low. Oh, he's tapped the wall to a lower low. That might cost him a couple of kilometres in speed. What's the time going to say? Is he going to knock Berserker off? He does with a 206, 612. Wow! Bang!
Great lap, Mika.
2 words has got 2 words for you. On pole. Great stuff. Next up is DJ Brain. Check, y'all. So DJ,
Thrillhouse DJ Brain.
Yeah, was a late start of the Thrillhouse. So he's missed the first 3 rounds, but his basically his first 2 races for Thrillhouse have been a 5th and a 6th, which is a fantastic effort. So looking at the Dimp Brothers Mustang there in the beautiful retro colour. Look at that. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's stunning. What do we reckon, chat? How good's that?
Looks awesome. So
This
DJ
is a very loose Mustang.
yeah.
For the record, he was very loose in his warm-up lap. He's had a blessing with the wall.
All right,
So
so
that
what?
would have rattled him a little bit.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? All
It
right.
does.
So as he flicks it now through Wardo. Sorry, Wardo. Get my names rocked up. Don't mind me.
Hello.
Hello. About to start his hot lap here. What's the DJ got? Can he spin something special? Into Wardo now, tips it in. Nice line. Can hear the front tyres protesting there. Front end of the Mustang is quite nice though. Through Lacey.
Using the whole road.
Braking into
Late
Prost.
on the brakes.
Oh, very late on the brakes. A little wide. Coming through Prost there, but not too bad. Shouldn't cost him too much time.
Let's at 27.232. So that is our second fastest time through there.
Now through Alpe d'Huez. Breaks it later into Alpe d'Huez, especially the last. Oh, yes. A little bit wide there at the last part of Alpe d'Huez. Compromised his exit, definitely. Across the British champions now. Down into the next two corners where I feel that that's where the time's to be made. Breaks it very late into Dom Perignon. Late apex there. So he's got that late turn-in happening. Now down into Bordeaux. Again, very late turn-in. A little wide, maybe just out of the groove. But, keeps it off the wall, though. Great stuff there, DJ. As he fires up now, down the main straight. Big 5 litre, absolutely singing. Through the flat. How deep does he want to go down into Croissant? Very late on the brakes again. He's a demon on the brakes at the moment, DJ. Oh, big slide there through Croissant. Caught it though. Great stuff. Through the rapid curves now. Flicks it back through the bump. Oh, again, a double take of the steering wheel. Didn't look like it wanted to bite there, but got through it. Just got a lower low to go. Out of a lower low. Again, it just, it feels like it just does not want to turn at the moment. But not a bad lap. Quite solid lap here by DJ. What's the stopwatch going to say?
It's a 207.595.
Puts him provisional third on the grid. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just going through all my times now, and I'm writing them down on a piece of paper as well because I love you, GT, but I no longer trust you.
Yeah. Next out on the track is the Good Doctor. Had an interesting season, the Good Doctor. So he's sort of finished around the back of Group B, then decided to retire, then did a Johnny Farnham and come out of retirement. So, yeah. But all in all, he wants to finish off the season on a high note, and then sort of take the off-season and have a break, and then get ready for Season 4. Again, in the beautifully prepared black light, Vodafone Hyundai. What's the Good Doctor got
Really
for
well
us?
done on that one. Such a brilliant livery.
It's not
Hard
over.
not to get excited for this guy. Honestly, he'll do so well. Come on, son.
As he fires it into Wardo now. Oh, very tight line. That's a beautiful line through Wardo. Oh, that was the best we've seen yet. Oh, the Good Doctor's fired up. He's not known as a one-lap specialist, but I reckon he's going to throw it all on the table here.
Nothing to lose, this guy.
Slight bit of understeer there through Prost.
Oh, boom, 27.5.
Wow, here we go. The Good Doctor's on here. Fires it in now into Alpe d'Huez.
The only car that's gone faster than him in the first sector is his teammate.
Now over the British champions. Yes, the first sector is definitely Hyundai territory. How late does he want to be now into Dom Perignon? Brakes. Oh, slight touch of the wall there. Oh, that might cost him a little bit of time. Does keep it off the outside wall, though. Now into Bordeaux. What can he do here? very tight line through Bordeaux. That was a beautiful line. This is turning out to be a very nice lap by the good doctor.
Yeah, it's got speed. It's doing well.
Jumping on board now. Into cross on. Oh, understeer, a lot of understeer there. Really didn't want to bite. Just pulled it up in time. Now through the rapid curves. Another section with the Hyundai is an absolute jet.
It just bites this little dip, doesn't it? And just cuts in. He's running it a little bit wide there, but he's still got great speed, uses all of the curb.
Breaks it again very late. Tips in the good doctor through a lower low. Lovely exit. Oh, uses the whole road as well. We'll cross the line. We'll just wait what the stopwatch says.
He's had an issue there. It's a 209.213.
Wow.
So he had a couple of issues. Sector 3, Sector 5. Very badly there.
That did hurt him, unfortunately. But as we know, the good doctor's a solid racer. So watch for him in the race, definitely.
It's amazing how much you get punished on this track because it's such a long course and the straights are so long that if you make a mistake going on to one of these straights, it's gonna not just punish you by a few hundredths. You're gonna lose a second or two, and that's what's happened here. Next
out on the track is Dan the Man in another absolutely immaculate prepared Hyundai. Oh, that looks magnificent.
Yeah, how good is that? I love that.
So Dan's had another man with an interesting season. Missed a couple of rounds as well, so looking like he might be off to Super 2 next season. So Super 2 is looking really stacked already as he's about to start his hot lap. Fires it into Wardo now. Again, lovely tight line through there. Beautiful line there by Dan. This is looking very nice already as we jump on board the Penrite Hyundai. Driving for Apex Motorsports. Now into Prost. Nice through Prost. Very nice. Gets a beautiful drive as well. Not a hint of wheel spin there.
Now 7.123. Very, very fast first sector.
Through Alpe d'Huez now. Ooh, little check up there I felt in the second part of Alpe d'Huez. Looks very planted, this Hyundai, though. It looks like it's not moving around. It just looks very nice to drive. It's got good compliance. Over the Bridge of Champions now, down into Domperion. Beautiful line. His apexes have been perfect this lap. Very smooth.
Very tidy lap from Dan.
Lovely through Bordeaux. Hugs the inside wall, then lets the car flow out. Now into the weakest part of the Hyundai's strengths. Doesn't like straights. Hates them. Poor little V6 will be banging off the limiter. Breaks it late and across it. Ah, yes. Sounds fantastic. The snap, crackle, pop. Through the rapid curves now. What can he do here? What can he Can he find just a tenth or two? It could be the difference between a back of the grid start and moving up a few spots. I feel the time's going to be quite close.
Through this sector. Yeah, he's going to nestle in somewhere in between, I feel.
Breaks it very late into a lower low. Again, very nice apex. Just got a little short shoot to the finish line. And what will the stopwatch tell us? Will he move up?
It's a 208.725.
Interesting.
So that is just behind Pruski with a 208.716. So they're very, very close, those two.
Next out on the track is his teammate, the Goodmond. Goodmond's had I would say, an interesting season as well. He had a fantastic result in round 2 with the 4th position. He has missed a round due to unavailability because he's a go-karter. But yeah, since the second round now, he has struggled with an 11th and a 9th as well.
What's
Another.
with all this real life stuff getting in the way of pretend race cars? Why do you have to go off and race real cars?
I know, seriously. It should be Thrillhouse then real life. But anyway.
Yeah, I know. And what a treat we have. We get to see that livery one more time go around again. God, it's stunning. Great pairing, those two.
Alright, so the good one now starts his lap as he fires it in the water. Beautiful line through turn one. Lovely line. That's probably the best I've seen so far through auto.
It's very tidy. Used all of the curb.
Oh, a little wide there at Prost. Might have compromised his exit speed there a little.
Yeah, it has. It cost him about 200ths of a second, so he's about half a second down on Berserker already for that first split. Whose first split is still holding. Golly, that was quick.
Comes through Alpe d'Huez now. Nice through Alpe d'Huez. That was very nice. Across the Bridge of Champions. As he bangs it up the gears. Then hard on the brakes. Probably down to third gear for the Hyundai. Beautiful through Dom Perignon. This is a very tidy lap. Oh, runs it really wide into Bordeaux. That is as close as you'll want to get to that wall.
What?
Jeez.
Oh, all the tracks, sir. All the tracks. Thank you.
He is. And that's the thing with the Hyundai. You've got to absolutely rip it through the corners because it loses time in a straight line. Very late on the brakes into Croissant. Makes the apex beautifully as well. This is turning into a very good lap. Through the rapid curves as we jump on board. Slight lift of the throttle. Waits for the rear to settle, then hard on the gas again. Brakes it very late for a lower low. Another perfect, actually uses the whole road there. What will the stopwatch say? Will he knock Berserker off his time? Oh, sorry, Mr. Bradley, who's currently on provisional pole. No.
It's a 207.952.
Wow, there you go. So that 206 is really starting to stand up now.
Yeah, it really is. It's half a second ahead of Berserker with a 207.112. So a really impressive lap from Mika so far.
Next out on the track is Dazza for Devil Motorsport. Another driver that I feel's had a bit of a rough season. Definitely hasn't had the best of seasons, but he is one of our drivers that is on the bubble. So he's looking for a very strong result tonight. Another Hyundai. Group B seems to be absolutely filled with Hyundais.
Yeah, it does. It was a stunning livery, that one.
Fair, beautiful livery. Lovely prepared car, this one. Here we go. Winds it up now. As he comes through a lower low. What's Dazza going to do? Can he finish on the top half of the grid, give himself a good spot to start the race? Fires it in now. Lovely through Wardo. Breaks it hard into Prost now. Nice through Prost. Very nice. No excitement in the rear. That was a very smooth line there now. Takes the very wide line through Alpe d'Huez, then cuts it back in. Oh, he absolutely flung it through there. Lovely exit as well. That bump can unsettle the rear, so you've got to be very careful on the throttle as he comes over the Bridge of Champions now. Jumping on board as he breaks now into Dom Perignon. Beautiful apex, nailed. Comes over the rise, over the surface change. Now down into Bordeaux. Again, a very tight line. Really hugs that inside wall, then lets the car flow out to the outside. Heading down the back straight now towards the flat. How late does he want to brake? How late does he want to brake? That's what he'll be telling himself. The answer is quite late. Tips it in the croissant. Nice through croissant. This is an extremely tidy lap at the moment.
He's very accurate, isn't he?
Extremely.
Very, very smooth driver. Not necessarily the fastest, but so good to watch.
Brakes again. Lovely through a lower low. Ooh, a little bit loose out the exit of a lower low. May have cost him a tenth or two as well. As he crosses the line.
208.790, so he tucks in behind Dan there.
So not the fastest, but geez, it's smooth.
208, sorry, 208.790. Yeah, very smooth, tidy. Just making sure you get a lap done. There's a lot of pressure of having all of us in Twitch land and Facebook land watching you do a lap. Yeah, the pressure is real. You got to remember these guys are sitting in their rigs, possibly inside their living room, while their wife scolds them from the other side of the house. You know that they've got the TV up far too loud. They've got their pants off and they're playing pretend race cars. So you know there's a lot of pressure, especially so. We know Kiz is rocking no pants and he's just out to start his lap. Quick operator this one.
Very quick operator. This should be something pretty special, ladies and gentlemen, so strap in. This lap should be very good. Rocking the retro toll livery there on the BMW. As he starts his hot lap now. Fires it in the water. Look at that, look at that. Absolutely planted. The BMW has been the hot talk lately in Thrillhouse. It is the hot package around this track.
Yeah, it's an absolute weapon, this car. It's going to be hard to beat at this track. Look at him.
Fires it down into Alpe d'Huez. Look at that, look at that. Absolutely nailed every apex there. Lovely through the last part of Alpe d'Huez. Oh, that is as wide as you want to go there. So he's not like
fastest per sector. Backs it up at the second fastest second sector, so he's flying.
Oh, geez, he's not afraid to get on the gas early, is he?
No, he's not.
Beautiful through Bordeaux. Beautiful through Bordeaux. This is a special lap, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in. This could be something pretty... This might break the stopwatch the way it's going. How late does he break into croissant? Very late. Tips it in. One turn of the steering wheel and out of there. Through the rapid curves now. Look at this. Look at this. That's perfect. Oh, this is a special lap. No doubt about it. This is going to really challenge Mr. Bradley's pole time here. Lovely exit out of a lower low. What can he do?
Look at that. 3, 4, 5.
Wow!
205.6.
Bang!
Woo!
Catch that, everyone.
That is the fastest full tank lap I have seen around here. That is insane.
Was incredible. What a lap!
Well done, Kizzo.
Fantastic.
While we're on position placings as well, a 2 grid spot penalty does carry over from the previous round for Mika. So he did everything he could to get himself up the pointy end as far as he could. He will relegate 2 spots at the start of the race.
Next out on the track is the captain. interesting season for the captain. Had a DQ in round 1, but since then, his results have been first, third, first, and fifth. So he's come on strong. Has been very quick in practice as well. So this will be one to watch.
Yeah, he's sort of getting a grips on the Aston now. It's been a tricky one for him, but he's been persistent. His theory is that if he can master the Aston, he can master any car. It is quite a tricky car, completely different to the other ones, especially under braking. It's just got so much weight, it just doesn't want to stop, and you've got to approach the corner completely differently. So yeah, he's sort of really come of age with that as he starts his lap now.
What can the captain do? One thing I will guarantee, this will be exciting to watch.
Never a dull moment with the captain.
Lovely through Wardo. That was beautiful. The big Aston sounds absolutely glorious on full noise.
Looks the part too, with that beautiful tribute to the Fujitsu Supra.
Very nice on exit as well. Out of crosshairs, he throws it now down into Alpe d'Huez.
Yeah, he's done a great first split of 26.8, so he's on target.
Lovely through Alpe d'Huez. Beautiful through Alpe d'Huez. You can see the Aston really bucking and weaving and moving around. Breaks it late. Very late into Dom Perignon. Flows the car across the corner. Oh, a little taily there on exit. Caught the slide though. Now through Bordeaux. Nice tight line. Lovely line. That's a perfect line. Now he gets to wind it up. Jumping on board.
Anything he's lost, he can make it up here. This thing's got incredible speed. 260, 270, 275, and on the brakes, very late.
Oh, he's had it. Oh, captain! Wow, there we go.
Just your bum.
Nearly fired it into the fence, but caught the slide again. Great car control from the captain.
He knows how close he is to getting pole. He's turned it up another gear. What do we reckon, chat? What's it going to be?
I reckon that exit out across that might have hurt him, no. Let's see what the stopwatch says. No.
206.710.
Wow.
So yeah, you're right. That cost him. That cost him big time. He was on target for the first couple of sectors, but it sort of started to fall apart towards the end there. Very, very, very loose towards the end. Great lap, captain. Well done, mate. Still puts you up the pointy end.
Definitely. Next head on the track is Benny Dowden for Alfalfa. Alfalfa are not running a retro livery because, out of the words of their team owner, they're too good for retro. Classic Alfalfa there. Embracing the 888 mentality.
Yeah, I was going to say, fully embracing it, aren't they?
Benny's had an interesting season. I felt he's come on strong later the season's gone on. So
yeah, for sure. Definitely one of the most improved drivers at Thrillhouse.
100%.
He's consistent. He's just had a couple of little unlucky moments. So he would have been on for a podium in the last race that we had, but an unfortunate pit error by his team. They forgot to put fuel in. Those cheeky guys.
Classic roll.
Guys don't make too many mistakes.
Except with fuel.
Except for fuel. That's right. So they are the spitting image of their real life counterparts here as he starts his flying lap.
Throws it into Wardo now. Lovely. Very nice. Feel the first sector is very important for a Hyundai lap here. Got to nail it. Beautiful through Prost now. Down to Alpe d'Huez. How brave does he want to be? Takes the wide line. Oh, a little taily there. Breaks it late, flows the car across the corner very nicely. Great exit out of Upderwes now, over the Bridge of Champions. That's where you take a breath. And think about how deep you want to go into Dom Perignon. How late do you want to brake? Oh, I bet he's very late. Just missed the apex there. I felt at Dom Perignon. May cost him a little bit in speed. Oh, he's tapped the wall, Bordeaux! Oh, that's going to compromise speed big time.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't ruffle him though. Keeps the car on the track.
He's still got good speed coming out of there going down the straight, so it hasn't hurt him too much. Check the split. He's, yeah, it hurt him a little bit, but he's still doing well. He's on target for a good lap.
Little squirmily under brakes into Croissant again. Didn't want to grab the apex there. Now through the rapid curves. Is he going to take some liberties here? Little dab of the brake, gets the nose in. Beautiful through there. Lovely. Just got a lower load to go. Nice exit there. Using the whole road. This should put him up in the top half, I feel.
Yeah, so that puts him on a 208.089. Great lap, Benny. Well done, mate. So
well done, Benny.
It's going to put him about 5th at the moment, provisional 5th.
Next out on the track is Cruisin' for It's a Revolution. So Cruisin' season, up and down, I would say. It's probably the best way to describe it. So he's had a couple of runs in Group A as well. Couple of 8th positions, but then a couple of 12th and 13th positions as well. So another driver that I feel just wants to finish the season strong and then focus towards season 4. And he's got a heart of gold, this fella.
He does, he really does. Great sportsmanship, great racer. And another guy who's improved massively, dedicates a lot of time to improving his racecraft. So he's he's going to be one to watch next season for sure. Had a couple of up and downs, like Ghost said, but really starting to level out now towards the end.
So he's been very quick in practice as well, so this could be a good lap. Lovely through Bordeaux.
Yeah, he put 2 seconds on everyone in the test race.
Tips it in, lovely through Prost. This is looking very good so far. How brave does he want to be at Alpe d'Huez? Look at that. Oh, he's run it wide! He's run it wide at Alpe d'Huez! Oh, that's going to cost him a bit of time. There's no doubt about it. Just didn't want to turn into that last corner, the Alpe d'Huez section, which will compromise his speed coming over the Bridge of Champions. Breaks it now into Dom Perignon. Hopefully it hasn't rattled him too much.
Keeps it tight through there. Oh, very late on the accelerator there. He's gingerly got himself around that corner. I think maybe he held that inside line a little bit too long. He gets that BMW back up to speed. 7 gears. He's going to get it up to, oh, look at the speed. 265, almost 270 there. Hard on the brakes.
Lovely through Croissant.
Oh, that's really well done. Clips that apex. Still had plenty of room on the outside there.
That was beautiful.
Just keeping it tight. Feel like he's consolidating a little bit here.
Through the rapid curves now. What's he got? Lovely.
Whoa.
Carried a lot of corner speed there.
That's insane. That claws back a lot of time just there.
Ooh, a little wide again. What's the stopwatch say? This is going to be interesting.
So 207, hang on, 206.305.
Wow.
Wow.
We have a Revolution 1-2, do we? At the moment. That's huge.
Yes, we do. We have Revolution 1-2 on the grid. Well done, team.
Boy,
That
oh
is a
boy.
huge lap cruising. That was the fastest last sector we have had by a considerable margin as well. He clawed it all back. Huge lap, friend.
Next up is Charm. Another one that's had an up and down season. So from you sort of racing A and B. So he's had a couple of 7s, a couple of 6, a 14th though in the last race really hurt him, but that was in Group A. So
that's true. This is the fastest man with a DS4 in Thrillhouse world. This guy is the only guy in Group A and B, aside from the good doctor, who is using a DS4 controller. A lot of people say that the DS4 controller is just as fast as the wheel. In the right hands, people can get good times out of it. But when you bump up the power and you drop down the weight and you add in tuning, these long tracks, they really hurt the DS4. It's going to take a lot of patience for Charm here to get a good lap.
So there's his... Oh, yeah. Now, in the beautifully prepared Frontier Motorsport BMW, rocking the Warwick yellow. My dad doesn't work at Wyong Motors.
You tell him, Skate.
It's through up to Wes now. Look at him, he's really trying to hustle this BMW. Oh, he's wide! He's wide! He's in the fence! Oh, that's his lap gone!
Oh my god. There it is.
The pressure of a shootout has got to Charm. It looked wild coming through up to Wes, and then, yep, just hit that fence, and that is the lap gone.
It's really unfortunate for Charm. Very, very quick operator. I'm sure he will snake his way through.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on him in the race. There's no doubt about that.
How good is that livery?
Oh,
that is one of the
fantastic.
most stunning liveries I've seen. It just fits the grid so well. What do you reckon, chat? How good? Shout out to the next driver up for this one. So rounding out the shootout will be Brent. Charm just comes through these last couple of corners now. Very fast, very, very fast through here. BMW is a force to be reckoned with. This might still be a pretty decent time, actually. He's lost a little bit. You might have clawed back a couple of positions here.
This should be interesting.
Oh, let's just check that time. That was a 207.848. That is a huge recovery.
Massive recovery.
Wow, Charm, you know,
That's a
mate,
great
that's
effort.
huge. Just looking at your last sectors, mate, that's insane. Well done, brother. Well done.
Next out on the grid is his teammate, Mr. Brent. Mr. Brent's had a great, I feel, has had a very solid season so far. He races Group A, but due to availability, he has to race Group B this weekend. So he's going to be one to watch in the race. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, 100%. You drop back to B, you start setting your expectations high. That you really need a good result in order to keep your championship alive. The drop off in points going from A to B is it's cruel. It's cruel, but it's set that way for a reason. So he's gonna need something pretty special today to consolidate a good result in the championship.
Brent's also been stepping up his sort of behind-the-scenes work as well here at Thrillhouse, which is really awesome. But the biggest thing we know Brent for is he owes us all a Mankini picture. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We all remember the bet.
Yeah, you see, a lot of things get thrown around in Twitch chat, don't they, Sean?
Yeah, they do.
People like to have an opinion on the internet. You know what? Thrillhouse doesn't forget your opinion or your bets or your statements that you make, because we save all these videos and then we watch them later. So when you make a bet that you lose and you have to wear a mankini, well, guess what? We're going to remind you as you start your lap and gallop around. Sorry, mate, it's all about you, Brent. Anyway.
Here he goes. Lovely through Bordeaux. Oh, a little wide there. Nearly caught the grass. That could have been disaster. Through a Lacey now, down into Prost. What's he got? One sweep of the wheel. Oh, he's wide at Prost. Just struggling a little bit with front grip there by the looks of it. Might have struggled to get a bit of heat in the front tyres. Takes a very late turn in an Alpe d'Huez. He is absolutely flinging her through here. Oh, he's wide though. He's very wide. Oh, that was nearly a carbon copy of his teammate. Over the Bridge of Champions now. Breaks it late. Beautiful. Lovely through Dom Perignon. Very nice through Dom Perignon. Now down into Bordeaux as we jump on board the Warwick Yellow BMW. Tips it in. Very late turn in there at Bordeaux. Great exit. Oh, a little tap of the wall. Shouldn't cost him too much though. Now banging through the 7-speed box in the BMW through the flat. Out of the flat now. How late does he break into Croissant? Quite late. Nice apex at Croissant. Perfect apex at Croissant. And absolutely stands on the gas. Now through the rapid curves. This is where the BMW is an absolute jet. Lovely. Very nice. Oh, he's in the wall! He's in the wall at the exit of the rapid curves.
Oh, no.
That's going to cost him time.
Not too much time though. This is going to be a good lap.
Should be a solid lap. Crosses the line now with
a 206.489. Wow.
Ooh,
these
very good
BMWs
lap.
can spank the wall and still put through a good time. That is huge.
That is
so
massive.
that puts him third on the grid, I believe. We'll just check the captain's time. 206.710. He's put that on P3. That is BMW 123 on the grid.
There you go. Could that be the trend of the race? Very interesting.
I think that something special is going to have to happen very early on to stop this those three from skipping away.
Okay, so while we are waiting for the race here, we're going to go to what happened the last time the Group B boys hit the track. So we are green, ladies and gentlemen. Kiz is going to lead him down into the Alps chicane. Looks like he's got a fantastic start. Betty's been swallowed up a little bit there by the captain. Oh, the captain's on the outside of the Alps chicane. Is he going to make that stick? That's a brave move by captain. Oh, and captain sweeps in the second position. Great start so far. Fantastic start. Well, that's someone's off. Is that V8? I believe that's V8 off. It is. V8's gone. Oh, Thrillhouse, top shot replay. What's happened to V8 there? So he's come through the old chicane there. Oh, he's looks like he's just got... Oh, the rear stepped out on him. Oh, dear, oh dear, that's huge. That's drama. That's early drama. That's championship changing stuff very early. And this is great stuff here so far by these two guys. To start off the back of the grid, move their way through the field like they have. This is a fantastic... Oh, look at the battle here, though. Oh, we've got a ring-a-ding near. So we've got the two Tasmanians in the Good Doctor and Brewski going at it. Berserks is involved in this as well. Two Hyundais and an Aston. We jump on board the big Freightliner Aston. Looking here at the Good Doctor. Oh, look at this, look at this. They go through Kempster now. Oh, big bump. Oh, huge bump there from the Good Doctor. Oh, gave Brewski the big hurry up. Oh, the Good Doctor. Oh, the Good Doctor's gone wide. Brewski's gone wide. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Berserks has swept past all of it. Third position. It's Mikey. He's on the podium at the moment. Oh, this is huge. Oh, this could be his first Thrillhouse podium. Oh, he'll be absolutely gritting it here under that helmet. Benny Doughton, what's he got? Is he going to put him under real pressure here? Captain's dropped down into 5th position. So what can the captain do? This is massive drama as they go through Repsol. He's on the inside of Repsol. It's going to put him on the outside though and say it. Oh, there's a big bump. Oh, that was a huge bump. Oh, that might be it for the captain. It is. The captain's gone. The captain's gone. That's it. That's the podium gone from the captain. Oh dear, boy, oh boy, wowee. And Ricky Bobby has made a huge statement. From Super 2B to Super 2B to Supercars B. From the back of the grid, great victory. 2nd position will be Kizza. 3rd position, get the bloody hell around him, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up and applaud Mr. Harlan. His first podium at Thrillhouse. Get around him. 4th position with the penalties, the captain. Oh. Okay, yep. I'll just leave that one alone. 4th position was Benny. 5th, the captain. 6th was DJ Brain. Check, y'all.
Hey, Ghost.
Yes?
Cover your ears, mate.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone enjoyed that highlights package there. It was a great race, the last race. Group B never fails to disappoint, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
So now we're just in a bit of a holding pattern there at the moment, guys. So coming up on Thrillhouse Thursday, Wednesday will be Hump Day. So a bit of a different schedule change there for Hump Day in terms of what we're running. So it'll be Soda Wars and the Supernovas. So that should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to that. The Porsches have rested up for the season, but don't be worried. They will be back next season, bigger, badder, and better than ever. Then Thursday will be Super 2 Group B's turn to have their enduro. That's going to be very interesting to watch as well. A lot of pressure there on those guys as well. We're trying to finish the season strong, and some of them might trying to put their best foot forward for a drive for next season. And then next Sunday, it's the big one, ladies and gentlemen. It's Group A. And looking at these times at the moment from the Group B boys, Group A should be something really special. So that's going to be it. Crazy Shizzles, so Soda is on Wednesday next week. That's correct, Crazy. So for the Enduro rounds, we're not running Soda Wars, just due to the time and sort of with the shootout as well. It just sort of wasn't really viable to run Soda Wars. But on Wednesdays, Hump Days, Soda Wars will be running. So get your application in.
Thanks for mentioning that, mate. Thrillhouse Arcade, we always strive to provide an awesome entertainment to all our community members, but unfortunately we're all over 30 and we have to go to bed.
Yeah.
So, as much as we want to stay up all night and play pretend race cars with you all, something had to give, and it was Soda Wars, so that we could have a little bit of a kick around for the Enduro and get in bed at a timely manner so we can spoon our partners.
Yeah.
So I'm all good to go here.
Yep.
And before we send them out, we'll just have a little bit of a look. We're just gonna give you a little bit of an update on the grid for this round. So starting on the front row are the Revolution Motorsport cars, because they're in cruising. Well done, guys.
Unbelievable.
Row 2, the captain and DJ Brain. Great qualifying from DJ Brain. Awesome lap, mate. Looked a little bit squirrely, but you've got a lot of pace in that Mustang. So do one for the Ford boys. Row 4, Mika Bradley and Champ. Mika got a 2 grid place penalty there, so he'll start on the 3rd row. Still a great spot in that beautiful Aston Martin. Next row will be the Goodmon and Benny Dowden. So 2 Hyundais off the grid there. Next row, Pruski and Dan, so the Vantage and the Genesis. Next row, Dazza and the Good Doctor. And the final row, will be our Group A drivers. Group A drivers, they if they're unavailable for their round, they do get to race in Group B. Wherever they qualify, doesn't seem to matter. You start off the back of the grid. So great lap from Berserker, great lap from Brent. You've shown your speed. Start from the back, bring it to the front. We always love that at Thrillhouse. So we'll get the safety car out on track.
Excellent.
And then we'll get into just put the brakes on this bad boy up here. There we go.
So while we're waiting for that, I want to talk strategy. Now, being in an hour race, I've talked to a few drivers. The hot tip at the moment seems to be sort of 15-minute stints, which roughly equals to about 7 laps. Now, what's also important here as well is the undercut is very real at Sainte-Croix. Because it is a high sort of tyre-dependent circuit, if you can get in, get out, and really nail that out lap, you may be able to get a couple of positions. So definitely keep an eye on that. We've covered it before, but I'll cover it again. Fatigue is the big thing. It's the big question mark. Have people hydrated enough? Hopefully we get no David Reynolds incidents. Too soon? I've done a few of these enduros myself, and the last 10 minutes is a real struggle. You've really got to concentrate very hard because the pace will be red hot. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, these guys don't know how to conserve sometimes, and this I dare say, in the first few laps, they're going to be driven like a sprint race until they start to fan out. There's a lot of real estate out on this track, 7 kilometres for them to find their own little piece of real estate, start putting in some laps and start thinking about the last 20 minutes. I mean, that sounds good in theory, but you know that's not going to happen. It's going to be on for young and old.
Oh, definitely. It's Group B. I wouldn't expect anything else. So this track...
Guys in chat, who are you picking to take this one out? We've got BMWs off the front row, which are absolutely lightning fast. We've got Aston Martins that have got the fuel advantage there. You've got the nimble Hyundai. Don't rule it out. It loses a little bit of tyre wear, but if it can tuck in behind an Aston Martin, it's going to be good to go to the end. The Mustang, I think, is the dark horse. I think DJ Brain is my dark horse for this race.
Yep.
He's flying solo in the Mustang, and it's a little bit squirrely, but if he can have a nice solid first couple of laps, he's going to be in for a shot here.
So the hot tip probably is Kizza. I feel he's going to be the one to catch. There's no doubt about it. In saying that, he has had a rough time in Thrillhouse. The guys here race for keeps. They seriously race for keeps. So it'll be interesting sort of in that first couple of laps.
Just teasing you.
We nearly had a classic Mikey safety car moment there.
It wouldn't be a stream without one.
Doremus Kizza cruising captain, top 3. Wardo Kizza cans down. Tezza the captain. Noble Ben for the win, completely unbiased there. Alright, so we're about to go racing. The season of endurance is about to begin, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday night. You know what that means. It's Thrillhouse Supercars time. 1 hour around Sainte-Croix.
A little bit more beautifully lined up on the grid too. Well done, Group B. You finally did something right. I love you. Let's go racing.
Here we go. You know the drill. Over 5,000 horsepower lined up on the grid. The last round of the season. Retro round. The time for talk is over. Revs rising. Tension rising. Waiting for the lights. Here we go. Grab your beer. Grab your soft drink. Racing! Everyone gets off the line fantastically well, so that's good to see. We are green, ladies and gentlemen. And up the front already. Look at this. The captain's got an absolute storming start. He has gone straight to the lead. Oh, bang. Captain just early statement. Right there. Overtake Kizza in second position. Cruising in third. 2 Words Bradley in fourth. DJ Brain in fifth. Charm in 6th, the good Bond in 7th, Pruski in 8th. But look at this, the captain has got an absolute rocket start in that beautifully Aston. Checking back through the field, it looks like everyone has got through cleanly, and I have. So there's no incidents there at Prost, which is great to see. DJ Brain looking out at the moment. He's out wide though. Up the inside is Charm. Has to let the position go. Right behind him there is old White Hips. Pruski sends it up the inside. Oh, nearly a collision. Pruski's had a massive moment. Oh dear, it's bunched the pack up. As they head over the Bridge of Champions now. Checking back up the front with our leader. Captain's got a nice lead now. Just opened the gap there to half a second. The two Revolution boys in 2nd and 3rd position. Great to see. So they go through Bordeaux. Out of Bordeaux now. Looking very nice. The captain, he's really got the hammer down here. This is a big statement by the captain so far. What can Kizza and Cruisin' do about it? Looking there, 4th position is Charm. 5th is Two Words. 6th is DJ. Then a big gap, Pruski, the good Bond. Benny Doughton. Might stick with this battle here. There could be a bit of drama here as they head in the cross on. They all tip it in. Oh, look at that. Benny's made the move on the inside. Oh, look at that. Dazzle got right out sideways. Goodman looking very strong. He's got Benny all over him here at the moment. Absolutely murdering his back bumper. The pressure's real. Oh, a little squirmy there.
Very gentle on the lap.
But everyone looks like they have got through cleanly. Oh, was that a moment? I just caught out of the corner of my eye. Oh, whoa!
He's been sandwiched into the wall. Oh, he fights back on the good doctor as well. Wow.
Thrillhouse.com shop replay. Let's have a look here, Mr. Brett. What happened? Oh, it just got pushed wide, it looks like there by the solo man. That will be interesting. Back live now. Looking there at the solo man. Currently in 11th position. Back up the front now. Captain with a 0.8 of a second lead over Kizza. Cruisin' sticking right with his teammate here. And look at Charm. He's getting really aggressive now. Charm wants to get past Cruisin'. There's no doubt about it.
Needs to be careful. This is a long race. He keeps switching around like that. He's going to ruin those tyres.
Looking there. Not Two Words, Bradley.
Nice and steady in the back.
He is.
He's sniffing.
Oh, Charm, he's on the inside. Is he going to send it? Is he send it? He sends it. And Don Perriotto, there's a little touch.
Oh! He's going to take advantage of this one. Right past Cruisin'.
Wow, Mr. Bradley just goes, thanks, guys. Fourth position.
He's going to wind that big Adson up. Tuck in behind. Here we go. DJ Brain tucking right in the back as well. Good work, DJ Brain. Tuck in there. Save that fuel, son.
Look at the big Aston. It's absolutely murdering this BMW. Breaks it can't break as late though. As Charm in across on. Charm comes back across. Oh, that was very close.
Oh.
Wow. So Cruisin's dropped back to 5th there. Tacky on the back, checking with our leaders out. Oh, the gap's come down. Kiz is starting to apply the blowtorch now. Really starting to.
Is he going to look to make a move early, or is he going to let Captain punch the air for a couple of laps? Are we going to see signs of a strategy early?
Look at this. Now, what does Kiz do? Does he just sit behind the Aston for a bit, get on the old fuel save? Or does he want to get past and try and break a lead? This will be interesting to watch.
The race driver in you wants you to put the hammer down and brain the field. Charm very sideways. Mika and Cruisin' going for the outside line, which will turn into the inside. Will he get it? Oh no, Charm again. Oh, Demon under the brakes. Great defense. Looking
at Charm at the moment. Got a nice little, just a little gap here on Mr. Bradley. We're back up with our leader now, the captain, who's got Kizza all over him. Now what this is doing as well, this is keeping Charm intact, Mr. Bradley and Cruisin' intact as well. So our top 5 are really hanging in there. And so is DJ Brain. DJ's doing a fantastic job at the moment in the Mustang.
There's issues starting to creep in already. Charm is absolutely burning through his fuel, and his front left tyre is already starting to show wear. Kiz is fine. Captain's fine. But Charm's hanging in there by absolutely wringing the neck off that BMW.
Look at him. He's all over Kizza here. He's going for the move down the main straight. Who's later on the brakes and the cross on? Very late. Does Charm fling up the inside? He does. Beautiful move there by Charm. Oh, Charm.
Oh, and a little bit of a slide out of there as well. Well done, Charm. Always the man for the show.
He's not hanging around. There's no doubt about it. He's like, no, bugger strategy, bugger fuel save. I am just going to wring this thing's neck. Oh, it just fires it up the inside of the rapid curves. That's going to put him on the outside though at a lower low. Oh, he comes across the front. Oh, what a move! Wow! Charm is in the lead.
Right across. Wow.
That was huge.
Man, this is on.
What a move around the outside of a lower low. That was amazing.
Cruising puts a move on Mr. Bradley. DJ Brain still keeps staying in contention in 6th spot. Bit of a gap back to Benny Dowden in 7th, and the Goodmon's tucked in behind. Looks like Benny's had an issue. There was a bit of a gap back to Goodmon. Close right up now.
Back with our leaders though. I want to go through the field, but I just want to stay with our leaders because this is an absolute absorbing contest. Look at Charm. He has got the foot absolutely buried to the firewall. And he has the fastest lap at the moment with a 2:05.795, which is a storming race pace. Surely they can't keep this up. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've still got 50 minutes left.
It's like,
oh,
I told you,
look at that. Kizza just got past the captain there. What's that? See if I can get that on a Thrillhouse.com shot replay. So as they came over the Bridge of Champions, Kizza, beautiful move up the inside at Dom Perignon. Captain didn't fight too hard. Oh, Kizza got real tally on the exit though.
Yeah, that allowed Captain to tuck back in for this big long straight. The Aston winds it out and back down the inside.
Look at that.
Easily.
The power of that Aston. Oh.
You do that in your sleep. Oh, a little bit of a touch coming out though.
Oh, look at this, look at this.
Cruising in 2 words. They're starting to tack onto the back of this little battle.
Riding on board with Kizza. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this.
Down to the ground.
Wow.
All the road.
Oh, the tap. There's a tap from Kizza. Is that put Captain? Oh, that's right, Captain wide. Oh, that could have been major drama.
Oh, look at Cruising. Cruising tucks in behind the Aston. He's
Look at
going to
this.
go around the outside of his teammate. Now, how does this work?
Oh, Cruising. Wow.
I've practiced that before.
They have.
What a move. That is huge. Doesn't matter if that's your teammate. Just get the job done, son.
This is
oh,
here comes Kizza back on his teammate. Oh, there's clearly no team orders at Revolution. And what's that done? Oh, Mr. Bradley's just gone around the outside there of Cruising.
He's being Mr. Patient at the moment, and it's all coming up 2 words at the moment.
He must
Bradley doing very well.
He must feel like Moses. The seas are parting everywhere. Check in with our leader now. He's out to a 2.3 second gap. Charm has absolutely got it buried.
Yeah, there's no Stratego in this one. Those tyres are hurting. That fuel is burning fast. But that Valvoline BMW has the fastest lap of the race, and that's worth 10 points right there, son. So, you know, that's a strategy as well. Get yourself some points another way, one way or the other.
Let's check back in now. Look at that. Oh, Cruising's making a move here on 2 words.
How good is this? These guys are just locked in battle.
Oh. One mistake in this battle pack could prove very costly here. So check it through the field. First position, Charm. Second position, the captain. Third position is Kizza. Fourth position is Mr. Bradley. Fifth position is Cruisin'. In sixth position is DJ Brain. Seventh position is Benny Dowden, fighting strong for the Hyundais and really trying his best to catch up to the rear of these guys. Eighth position is Berserker. Berserker and the Goodmon having a real battle here.
He's doing well. He's got,
that's...
I thought that was going to be a late clip. But no, he's doing that classic thing again. He leads all down the straight, doesn't he?
Tries to break the slipstream. It is the solo man signature move. Oh, Goodmon's wide of the ground. 10th position is Old Mate Pruski, aka Wide Hips. 11th position is the Good Doctor. 12th position.
Up at Sun. That's your top 10 position right there.
Here we go. Looking here at Dazza and Dan having a nice battle as well. And Mr. Brent's in 14th. What has happened to Mr. Brent? That will be a very rough start. Yeah, definitely. So that'll be an interesting debrief. But back up with our leader now.
He's got a lot of fuel on board in race 5. I think he knows how to hit it. Or he's doing a big conserve. Either way.
Have to keep an eye on that.
Keep an eye on him.
But back up the front now with this absolutely absorbing contest. Kizza, the captain, cruising. Mr. Bradley. This is fantastic racing. Charm still got a 2-second gap. It's just dropped under 2 seconds now. Guys have done 6 laps so far, so they're probably going to start to think about pit stops and when they're going to come in and what they're going to do. So,
Charm might have to pit this lap.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that.
He's running very, very low. He's used so much fuel compared to everybody else.
So
next person on good fuel is the captain. Naturally, the Aston Martin doing very well because they're not doing so bad. Just needs to tuck in a little bit. Those two will go another couple of laps, I feel.
No, Charm go. Oh, wow, Captain was in the wall there at a lower low.
Oh, here we go. Gives Cruisin' a sniff. He's along the inside. He's going to hold him wide.
Ah, beautiful move.
Late on the brake.
Lovely move.
Well done, Cruisin'. Very nice.
So Charm goes around again. This is very interesting.
Mo Jalen and chat. Charm is going great with the DS4. Must have it on low charge.
Ah, yes.
He's definitely doing a low charge run.
The classic low charge.
You got to keep the light on dim as well.
Yeah.
Good chat going off. That's it. Doing so well, Calm. 205.795 that early on in the race is amazing. We're at 46 minutes, so we've almost got 15 minutes of this race done already.
Okay.
The Revolution guys are doing very, very well. Going into tap back on Charm. Charm is losing time hand over fist here. His car's hurting. Slight clip of the wall out there. These guys are just reeling him in. Have your fun in the sun, Charm. We'll see you soon.
I feel this part of the race now that the Revolution boys are just starting to flex their muscle now.
Yeah, you have that sort of first few laps of, tussle, and you sort of figure out who you're racing. And as it so happens, these two are racing each other. So they'll be making a nice big wide wall. And
Captain's gone! Captain's gone! Captain's gone! Thrillhouse, .com shop replay. So come through the flat now. What's happened to the captain? Is he just outbraked himself? It looks like it. It looks like it. He's tipped it in. He's just gone too wide. It's understeered. Oh, and it's fired him into the wall. Oh, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt.
He's got front splitter damage. He may consolidate and just pit here.
Okay.
A little bit of fuel.
Here we go. So, Charm's in, DJ's in, Kiz is in, Mr. Bradley in, Benny's in.
So, Captain, this is the entry line there.
Oh, dear oh dear. So, everyone's in except for Cruisin' and the Goodmond. Very interesting. Berserker's going around again as well.
But he's gonna he's going to run into a little bit of drama towards the end of this lap. He'll get a little bit of red text across the screen. Goodmond going to do the same as well. So these guys are timing it well. Berserker into third. He's doing very well on fuel. Tyres are looking really good.
This is classic Berserker right now. This is classic Solo Man. This is what he does.
Yeah, well, I've been a part of this at Dragon Trail Gardens. Just when you think you're on for a podium, all of a sudden the Berserker pops out in front of you. And he is one of the hardest people to pass in Thrillhouse. He's got fresh boots and a full tank, so is he going to tack onto the back of Berserker here?
Now what's interesting as well, he's got a very angry pack behind him. And they are closing.
This is a loaded pack. So Charm lost a few spots there in the pit. Obviously had a lot more fuel to put in. But fresh boots still in with a sniff here with the leaders. Brent's played himself into the game. He's still got half a tank of fuel and tyres are good. So Brent's running a super long strategy here. This is what I like to see. Someone doing something completely different. He had a really rough first start a little lap. I sat behind in the safety car and saw him get knocked around a little bit. He got squeezed out by one of the black cars into the wall starting a lap as well. He'll be a very angry boy under that helmet, and he's decided to switch up the strategy and try something different. He's in 7th spot. Love that position, brother. Hold it down strong, son.
So let's see what Cruisin does. Cruisin comes into the pits now. Just keep an eye on the Goodmond. See what the Goodmond does.
Goodmond 15 seconds behind. What a massive gap to put on these guys 8 laps into a race. Goodmond will pit. Ooh, pit
right.
just.
What does the Solar Man do? The Solar Man pits as well. Okay, so that means Kizza now assumes the lead of the race. Maybe not for long though, because 2 words Bradley fires it up down the straight. Oh, Charm wants to get involved in this as well. Oh, look at this. Because look at this. They're nearly 3 wide. Oh, Bradley's gone. Oh, but he held on to it. Unbelievable.
Oh, he's got a penalty. 1.7 seconds.
Oh, dear, oh dear. Savage.
You've got to feel for him. That is a punishing blow. I would have thought getting it a little bit tight was punishment enough.
1.4 seconds. That's going to hurt.
That's brutal. Where's he going to be? He's going to have to burn it on the Bridge of Champions as well. Yeah. That's going to hurt big time. Oh! Oh!
Charm! Jeez! Thrillhouse.com.
He's out right in front of Cruisin! Oh my gosh! Dude! Brother!
I was going to go to a replay, but the action is absolutely coming thick and fast here at the moment.
God. He slammed into the wall and decided, you know what, I'll go to the other side of the track and get out of everyone's way, which is where everyone was.
And just quietly, look who snuck up into 7th position and on the back of these guys. Benny Doughton with a fantastic run.
Yeah, this is testament to his improvement in Thrillhouse. He's early days to now is a very different driver. Very methodical, strategist, thinks about it, puts in the hours.
Oh, hey, nice. Oh, wow.
Right round Mika Brown.
Bang.
Boom. You go, brother.
And now he's all over DJ here.
Yeah, he's not messing around, man.
Oh, look at Mr. Bradley, he's giving him the big hurry up.
Captain's starting to tack onto these guys as well.
Oh, this is... Oh, Captain again, very wide at a lower low. Might call that...
Played himself into 2nd spot.
Mr. Brent, a fantastic run so far. Oh, he's a little wide.
Commentator's curse, a little bit wide. He's got his teammate behind to help him out if there's any issues. Cruisin's going to split them though. He's got a great run, Cruisin.
Oh, Charm. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Oh, I love watching these guys race. I'm so glad I'm in the commentary box.
I'm so... Oh, not too wide through there, gentlemen. Oh, dear, this could be huge. Oh, Charm makes the position. That was aggressive. Charm has definitely got the angry eyes on at the moment. There's no doubt about it.
He had another look at that fence as well. Gets alongside his teammate.
Mr.
Makes the move.
We'll let him go.
Great teamwork.
Now he's off after Kizza, who's actually opened up a 4-second gap at the moment.
Yep, that contact really hurt him. You know, 4 seconds isn't too bad considering the level of contact that he made with that wall. I would have expected some massive damage, but he's holding back, cruising. DJ Brain though, it's just
Great
so
drive.
good to see him up there. Yeah, we have been saying into the lead up to this race that the Mustang is going to get absolutely destroyed here. But look at him, right up there with the BMWs. Where are the Astons? Behind him.
Oh, Captain makes a move on Benny Doubt there. Makes the move, makes it sick. Great stuff there, Captain. So these guys are just off the back of that pack up front. So if I was Benny, just sit behind that big fat Aston and get in the fuel save mode.
But I mean, that's easy to say, but these
Yeah,
guys are growing a very fierce rivalry. There's a lot of unfinished business as of the last round. We saw the highlights. It didn't go down well at Catalonia. It might not go down so well here in France as well. We'll see what happens. Very quick, that Aston though. He's on a big recovery drive at the moment to get back up to the leaders.
Look at our Charm at the moment. What can he do? Second position at the moment. He's got cruising right behind him. Mr. Brent's involved in this as well. This is a fantastic battle for second position. If you look at that, there's probably 4 or 5 cars in the battle for the podium at the moment. This is great stuff.
They need to start working together here because it's starting to stretch his legs. It's holding at 4 seconds, so Charm's not mucking around. These guys aren't holding each other up, but they need to work together. They need to keep in each other's footstream, start saving fuel, start managing tyres so they can tack onto the back of Kizza and attack him. A lot of dives going on that are hurting these tyres, and Kizza's just managing his at the moment, doing very well up front. If it's out there, what have I missed? Well, I don't know where to begin, my friend. Grab a beer, sit down, and we've still got 36 minutes of racing, my brother.
Jumping on board with DJ here. Oh, he's making a move on Mr. Brent. Oh, we're back up the front. Oh, look up there as well. Cruising and Charm are going at it as well. Beautiful move there by DJ. Moves himself in the 4th position. Great drive so far. Might check what's going up ahead of him because look at this. Cruising is all over Charm here. Giving him the real hurry up.
Cruising actually got ahead of him down the straight, and Charm retook it back going into the hairpin. Mr. Brent not liking the fact that Mustang is ahead, and he's going to put a move back down the inside as well. Oh, and here comes Benny and Captain.
Oh, look at this!
Brent goes in.
So Brent goes in,
very
which
very late entry.
Yeah, which checked everyone up.
DJ is, yeah, that's it. And he's a big loser out of that one, unfortunately. As Benny takes it down the inside.
Oh, Captain.
You know what? Great racing by these guys. The level of respect here is incredible.
Okay, update on the Apex boys there for Dadson. The Goodmon currently in 8th position at the moment. Very solid drive from the Goodmon. Unfortunately for the Goodmon though, he's in a very lonely 8th position. He's got no one around him at all. So he'll be just chatting to himself and probably thinking about, I don't know, his ex-go-kart race, who knows. And Dazza is currently in 14th position. Not Dazza, sorry. Dan the Man, who's carrying a 2.2 second penalty now. Oh, that's savage. So
yeah,
he
was hustling pretty hard to get onto the back of Pruski there, and he got himself a little bit of a corner cut. He's going to have to burn that on the bridge. So all that work undone.
Oh, that's a real shame. Checking back in now with our leader.
Oh, here we go. Check out TJ Brain, Captain and Benny. 2 words taking onto the back.
Here we go. Captain pulls out of the slipstream now. Fires the big Aston. Oh, Benny goes with him as well. DJ's going to lose 2 spots here. Oh, 2 words. Oh!
That thing goes a little bit wide. Benny tries to get around the outside. DJ Brain around the outside.
Oh, there's a tap. There's a tap from Benny to DJ. Oh, look at 2 words. 2 words just goes. I've got 2 words for you. Move. That's 1 word, but you know what I mean. Look at that.
Australian.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Bloody move. There we go.
Bloody move.
So DJ Brain has lost 3 positions in the space of, what, 4 or 5 corners? Oh, but finds it back up the inside of Warno. Oh, wow.
He's not worried. He's not taken.
Unbelievable racing. Jumping on board with Benny Downton. He's got the captain right behind him. So Benny's got past the captain here. Benny has moved himself up to 4th position. Oh, the captain's very taily on the exit there. Keeps it off the wall though. Great car control from the captain.
It's hard to keep track of everything that's going on. This is actually incredible. With almost 30 minutes into this race, we've got Charm and Cruising absolutely locked in battle at the moment. We've got these 4 here, Benny Down, Captain, 2 words, and DJ Brain locked in battle. We've got a little battle starting to spawn again towards the rear of the grid. This race is going off. It's incredible.
Oh, look at this. Charms. He'd be feeling the pinch now. He's got Cruising absolutely, look at him. He's going left, he's going right.
He's got a lot more car underneath him. Again, Charm absolutely wringing the neck off his BMW. He's struggling for fuel, he's struggling for tyre wear. Very soon, this battle is just going to become a 1-car race. Cruising gets by. Charm won't like that though, he'll dive. It's in his nature, it's in his blood.
Oh, he does, yep. Beautifully called there by Mike. He absolutely nailed that. Oh, it gets taily on the exit though. That's hurt him. Cruising goes, thank you, and see you later.
Yeah,
now,
you know what they say about guys who drive GTRs. I'm talking about his real life car. That means he doesn't like losing. You don't buy a GTR to come second, mate. You buy a GTR to win.
That's right. That's why I got banned.
That's right, so he went to the next best thing to BMW and never looked back since. This is an amazing drive from someone on a DS4.
Oh!
How's your thumbs, brother?
What's happened? Benny's dropped to 7th. He was in 4th. Benny's had a big drama. No,
Sorry that we missed that, chat.
Yeah. So I don't know what's happened to Benny there. He was in 4th position. He's dropped to 7th, so he's had a massive drama there.
He's also looking very, very ordinary for fuel. In fact, he's going to hit the fuel light on this lap. He might actually start short shifting soon. Let's just check his rev range. They're going up. 6. Yeah, he knows it. He's struggling. Yeah, there it is. Fuel lights on. Oh, son.
Oh, Captain. Oh, jeez. Oh. Captain can't
so
lead
DJ Brain, doing really well. Great recovery from Captain. DJ Brain needs to take onto the back of those 2 Astons. It's essential for that Mustang to get into the toe of someone.
I'll tell you what, the rear of Captain's Aston is looking loose. Oh, 2 words is in the wall, Bordeaux. That's hurt him. That has hurt him big time. Will that give DJ the opportunity?
What you said there. You think that's loose? Check this out. That's it. That's what he needed. So that gives DJ Brain a sniff. He's going to tuck him behind here. Short shift it. Oh, he's going to look. He's going to have a look. In fact, he's going to make a
DJ.
move.
Oh, DJ. He spun the wheel. He sent it. Oh, but look at that. 2 words hangs on the outside.
It was a very, very fair and sportsmanship pass here. DJ Brain gave him a lot of room, but in the end, that was his downfall. Gave Mika too much room to get the foot down.
Tell you what, DJ, he's not afraid to just fire it up the inside, is he?
Yeah, this is, oh man, he's such a great racer.
Okay, so Charm and Kizza are in. And look at the fuel save on Kizza.
Oh, look at the freight train that comes in behind them. Are you guys going in? Yeah, me too.
Kizza has absolutely nailed that fuel save. That is, jeez.
Friday beers at Sainte-Croix.
Yeah.
Everybody stopped off at the bar for a bit of a top up, put on some new jandals.
That's thongs for our Australian viewers.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. We cater for everyone.
We do, yeah. We're multicultural. We love both Australia and New Zealand.
Okay, the good one now in third position, running that alternate strategy, same as cruising. Mr. Brett now moves up to 4 with his alternate strategy. So does the Solar Man. So we'll keep an eye on all this once it all cleanses. But what that has done for mine, I think Kizza is going to be very hard to beat from here now. I feel jumping the good bond in that stop has really hurt him. Really helped him, sorry.
Brent is actually looking pretty good at the moment. I would say that though it may appear that he is out of sequence, he's been doing some saving. He's been doing some conserving. We saw that on his first stint, that he went very, very long, and he did a lot of conserving. He's tucked in behind Berserker now. He's, oh no, that's Charm. Oh, I'm getting confused with these guys. Looking at Brent. Sorry guys, I'm just getting carried away looking at all these beautiful cars. He's doing well for fuel. His tyres are good. So he's not technically out of sequence because there are a lot of guys behind him doing a lot worse.
Looking at the Solar Man, Charm's going left, going right. But as we've said before, the Solar Man is very, very difficult to pass. He's just put that Hyundai in the right spot, and there is absolutely nowhere for Charm to go. So Cruiser comes in.
I know how this feels, Charm. Just tuck it in, mate, and wait for your moment. You'll get a nice little chub when you do it, because it's one of the hardest things to do in Thrillhouse. Is Berserker going to do his classic move over? No.
No, you can't.
Side by side.
Oh, there was a slight touch on the straight. Oh, look at the gamesmanship here.
Keep bashing, boys. 2 words is going to be in this.
That was quite aggressive there.
Good Doctor's going to have to repair another Hyundai after. Never a race without a few panels dented there at Black Light. Great battle from these guys.
Look at this.
Oh, Captain, he's gone!
Oh no!
Get yourself a replay, son. That was something special.
Thrillhouse.com shop replay coming up. Have a look at the captain here as he heads down now into. Oh, as he comes through Prost. He's on the grass. Is he holding on to it? Oh, bang! Oh, massive tank slapper into the fence. Oh, that would have moved the rear suspension about 5 metres. Oh dear, Captain. After the fantastic start, he's had a couple of moments and it's really hurt his road. Oh, wow. Now, this is interesting. Cruisin' has jumped Kizza in the pits. Well, I didn't expect that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the Revolution boys flying.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Strategy, speed. These guys have got it. Look at it. This is a beautiful thing to see. Puma Cup team owner is sitting back with a warm beer. What do the UK drink again? They drink warm?
Yeah, warm, and you actually don't drink it. You eat it with a knife and fork.
Oh, yeah. No worries. So he'd be sitting down and having a meal about now. I think he might be just waking up and having a warm beer and watching his 2 boys line astern in the final of the Thrillhouse Supercars Championship Group B. So how's everybody in chat? How you doing? Good, Evans. Yeah, they do look good out in front, mate. How's everybody else feeling out in chat? Let me know.
So one of our craft beer people have actually said it's tepid, the temperature. Thanks, Excalibur.
Fun facts.
Yeah. Tepid. Oh, have a tepid beer, thank you.
Thanks, Buzz Killington.
Where in Australia, we're just like, give me a bloody cold one, mate. But back to what's important, that's the racing. Don't mind us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so,
Cars.
so Cruiser now has opened up a half a second gap on his teammate Kizza at the moment. So this is interesting. I thought Kizza had that locked and loaded, but Cruisen's played himself beautifully into this. Third position on the very alternate strategy is Mr. Brent. Fourth is 2 words.
He's not going too bad.
Definitely.
The thing is with this, is that when you play these strategies throughout the championship, you're racing to a lap.
Yeah.
You know how much fuel you need to get to the end. You practice all week. They practice for 2 weeks. I see them every single day doing it. They practice a lot for this. Now it's an hour. What happens when cruising ticks over and you've got to do another lap? We've seen it in season 1. We've seen it in season 2. Will we see it in season 3? Well, maybe not, because thanks GT Sport, when the clock hits 0, any other cars that pass the finish line, that's the end of their race. So it could come down to just cruising and Kizza mano a mano for 1 lap. Everybody else crosses the line, it gets the checkered flag, and then it's like Talladega Nights. They might as well spin it around, put it in reverse, take their clothes off and run to the finish line.
Guys, jumping on board here with Betty Doughton, who's chasing DJ Brain at the moment. He's very
2 words, just put a move on Brent, very clean, gapping it away, so Brent's starting to hurt as well.
So 2 words has put himself on the podium now. This has been a fantastic drive so far. It's been a great finish.
Answering Mordo's question there, has Kizza got way more fuel? I wouldn't say he's got way more fuel, mate. He's got a little bit more fuel. Cruisen's got better tyres, way better tyres.
Oh, look at that. 2 words, a 2:05.674. Just bangs out the fastest lap of the race as well.
Charm's not going to like that. He's been ringing the Jesus out of that BMW for the fastest lap. He's going to have to find someone to get a tow and try take that one back. Your strategy's not going to work if you don't get the fastest lap there, son.
That's interesting. I'm just trying to sort of work out what the Revolution boys are going to do here. Because if it comes down to the last lap, are they allowed to race? It's the question I ask all with teammates. Because you look at it, Kiz is on the bubble at the moment to qualify for Supercars. Now...
Yeah, he needs this.
Yes.
He's got pole, so he's got himself 20 points already. If he can get the fastest lap of the race, that's another 10 points. He could afford second spot and get out of the bubble. Do you give Cruisin his first win?
That's right as well. I mean, it's
or does the master of second spot finally decide that he's going to take first? These guys are both on for their first win.
Yep.
I need to get that right. Chat, help me out here. Has Cruisin ever had a win? I should know this.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't.
No.
So both these guys on for their first Thrillhouse win. Both teammates. Both looking great for fuel. 20 minutes to go. Betty's mum's doing well.
Oh, hang on. Filthy. Cruiser won Bathurst Enduro Season 2. Group B.
He did. Group B.
He did.
That's right.
That's right. Thank you, Filthy.
Filthy goes in with all the facts. I love this about Thrillhouse. You guys know so much about what we've been doing. We're going to have to need to employ a historian, I think.
Yeah, call him Aaron.
Moon deep.
Yeah. Oh, just checking with the battle here. So captain currently in 6th position, DJ in 7th. 8th is Benny.
Recovering from whatever issue he had before, so we'll check up with him and find out what that drama was. But again, these three are very similar in speed. Great to see three different manufacturers bashing around here, all fairly even pace. Just wait for Wardo to chime in the comments about the BMW. Waiting.
He does have a valid point though, because if you look at it, the top 6 positions are covered by Astons and BMWs.
I'm not sure if this is a joke or not, but how many weeks do you do this BMW series over? Yeah, I guess if you look at the standings, BMW Run 2 is a little bit of a BMW race, but we knew this track would pander to the BMWs there, Martin. The reason for that is because there was an update. Group 4, sorry. Yeah, I was going to say, how many weeks do we do this for, Ghost? We do this all year, mate.
Yep,
we do
pretty
this
much.
every week.
Every week. We are having a month break after this season. We'll be back in February, bigger, badder and stronger. And we are having a 9-round championship, so that's going to be pretty...
9 rounds will be 18 weeks, Marty.
Yep. Thank you.
So 12 weeks for this season. But we're extending the season. We're going to do 2 seasons next year rather than 3.
Oh, just an update. Cruisen's opened a 2-second gap. As Kizza had a moment. So we can get that on 3. No, I didn't get it on replay, but I think Kizza's had a moment there. He's dropped 2 seconds to Cruisen. He was right on the back of him here.
Cruisen's tyres are amazing. Kizza has better fuel, but Cruisen is looking after those tyres. So he's gonna, I genuinely think that he's actually starting to put yeah. So Kizza's had a drama. His last lap was a 207.181. Cruising 205, 206, 206. This guy is just ganging out laps now.
Wow. So Cruisen's in the box seat now. 2 words, look, he's got a very solid, I feel, 3rd position locked up here. Mr. Brent's got his teammates starting to range up to the back of him.
It's nice to see an Aston amongst the Beamers.
Oh, here we go. DJ's, he's making a move here on the captain. They're side by side as they go through the flat. Is DJ going to pull out and do his classic late on the brakes in the croissant move? No, he sits behind. Thinks better of it. Might go through the field now.
Yep.
So in 9th position currently is the Goodmon. His lonely race is about to get very exciting because the solo man is starting to range up to the back of him. In 11th position is the Good Doctor. Can he get that extra position to get his top 10 finish? Let's try and will him home, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, Good Doctor.
12th position is Dan the Man. 13th position is Old Mate Pruski, aka White Hips. And 14th position is Dazza. They're our runners at the moment. We have 16 minutes remaining, so we're just coming into that last window where the pit stops will be, and then it's run home.
I'm just going to answer another question in the chat there. Dark Soul wants to know why no Ferrari, NSX, Viper, Vet, etc. The reason for that, mate, is that we do not run balance of power. We run full tuning. And we run rear-wheel drive cars only. Okay, so we don't run mid-engine cars. We run rear-wheel front engine cars only, FR, with full tuning. Now, when you fully tune all of these cars, the BMW, the Aston Martin, the Mustang and the Hyundai, they're actually very, very similar in speed too. So it allows these guys to tweak the car to the way that they like it, but we still get nice close racing. There.
Oh, charms in the wall, Bordeaux. I feel like he scraped that fence. He scraped the actual aluminium off the tin on that fence. He has touched that wall a lot.
You have to go get a new paint job after this.
So that beautiful Warwick yellow has been roughed up quite a lot. They'll have to take it back to Wyong Motors to get it resprayed.
I'm not sure what the laws are for tagging in France, but he might be up for an offence there if the 5-0 catch him.
Looking there, the captain in 5th position. Still got DJ all over him. Our leader's in. Okay, Cruising is in the pits. Oh, look at the fuel save on Kizza. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this could be huge. Let's see where they all pop out.
14 minutes to go.
Oh, Charms in the wall again. Oh, that's opened up. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Everyone's in the pits. All the teams going to work now.
They've played it well. Last 15 minutes. We've seen this in practice. 15 minutes is about a tank of fuel. They're going to fill up. This may be the run to the end, guys.
Okay,
Cruising
so
comes out in front of Kizza. Both with full tanks. Kizza clawed back a little bit, but not too much. That better tyre life Cruising had gave him enough of an advantage to get out in front of his teammate. Well done, Cruising. You are having a bloody awesome race. So good.
I get the feeling now they've put full tanks in it because they are going to absolutely drive the hell out of these things now.
Yeah, that's it. This is fuel to the end now. We're down to the last 13 minutes. 2 Words is in a comfortable 3rd spot. The Goodmond, he will need to pit soon. He's in 4th spot. Berserker will need to pit soon in 5th spot. Benny Dowden put in about 3/4 of a tank. Okay, so he's played the game. He's going to do a little bit of conserve and try reel in 2 Words. He's about 11 seconds off him at the moment.
I think, it's been a brave race from Brenny. I'm going to say that. I mean, he's been the top Hyundai in this race by far. He has thrown everything in the little car that could. And he's got 2 Frontier boys behind him, so this should be very interesting to watch. We might just keep an eye on this.
It's nice to see the teams running line astern in the race. Really good. It's nice to see such close racing after almost 45 minutes. It's incredible. Everyone's still on the lead lap.
Jumping on board with Benny now, looking behind at the 2 Frontier boys with DJ Brain in there as well, the captain as well. Benny's about to get the real big hurry up very soon, I feel. He's got to drive the wheels off this Hyundai now. Oh, Kizza's in the lead. Oh, wow. When did that happen? Thrillhouse.com shop replay. Let's have a look here. So he must have done it. Yeah, so it looks like he's done it, I feel, maybe at a lower low. Or was there just a nice little... All right, Kizza, you haven't had a win in Thrillhouse. Here you go.
Cruising's had an issue on lap 22. He did a 209.
Okay.
As opposed to Kizza do a 207. So that may have been a team order. Yep. We don't know. Sorry guys, we'll keep missing all these little things, but there's so much action going on, and I'm a little bit G'd up from all the beverages I've had earlier today.
Alright, so we're looking at the Goodbond and Berserk at the moment, having a great battle. Benny's really starting to range onto the back of these 2 now. Oh, Berserker got a little taily there of Alpdewez, so that's given Benny a big sniff now. That's correct, V8. Now we're into the time when the fatigue sets in.
We started to see it with Charm, the DS4 driver, starting to tap the wall a little bit earlier on.
Yep.
Everyone's got a nice full tank of fuel, nice fresh feet. It gives you a little bit of a refresh, but it doesn't last long. We're coming down to 10 minutes to go.
Here we go now. Everyone's bought their ticket.
Get ready for drama, says Filthy. Yeah. I tell you what, son. It's happening now if you check 4th, 5th and 6th. We have got 3 Hyundais that are about to tango big time.
Oh, look at that in the background. They're 3 wide. I just saw that. Mr.
Oh my God.
The captain. Oh, the captain's off again. Oh, the captain's gone again. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, he's going to be steaming under that helmet. Now we've got a real battle on our hands, ladies. Look at this. We've got Berserker, we've got Benny, we've got Mr. Brent. DJ's up there trying to tackle to the back of this as well. So Charms had an issue there. Oh, so the Goodmon's in. Okay, the Goodmon gets out of the way. Berserker goes around again. Berserker with the classic solo move. Comes right back across Benny there. Oh, look at that down the inside. Oh, Mr. Brett. Oh, what a move.
He gets a penalty. Damn right. He's got that time to make that pass. He's going to have to burn that on the bridge.
Oh, massive.
These guys, the jandals are off. The thongs are off. Everything's off. It's just raw, naked racing.
2.3 seconds. That corner cut at turn 1 is savage.
Yeah, he's going to be one angry little hot pocket at the moment.
Oh, so he'll have to burn it on the back straight because that is our penalty burn zone. Oh no, on the bridge as well. Ah, good man. Moves across. What a lovely guy. Well done. Great stuff,
Very
Mr. Brett.
Well done.
Benchmark penalty burning.
Oh, switches back. Oh, it makes that, unsettles that Mustang and going into whatever that corner is called that you know so well.
Dom Perignon.
Dom Perignon. Yeah, no, I knew that. I just didn't know that.
Okay, so DJ Brain's currently stuck in a frontier sandwich at the moment. He's definitely the meat between two pieces of bread. And chat, leave that one alone. Don't go there. Oh, look at DJ Brain. Look at him. Is he going to do the old classic DJ? Oh, look at this.
Look at Chubb.
Chubb fires it up the inside as well. Oh, how's there not a touch? Oh, that's great racing. Oh, that's sensational.
Wow. What a move. What a move. Unbelievable. Oh, how good is this?
Oh,
We've got 8 minutes to go.
And all the while,
Just going at it.
Kiz has just dropped a 2:05.1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. There's his fastest lap of the race. He's stretched the legs. He's 3.1 seconds ahead of his teammate.
So Berserker comes in. So Bat moves Benny up to 4th position. This has been a fantastic drive from Benny.
21 seconds off the lead, but he has come back very well. Brent done an amazing job from the back of the field. Early on, he really struggled, switched up his strategy, and now he's in this. He's in for a top 5. Great run.
So this, I feel, is that the race has just settled down a little bit now. So checking in at our leader, Kizzo, who's got a 3.1 second gap over his teammate cruising. 3rd place is 2 words Bradley. Now he's only 4 seconds behind cruising there now. 4 seconds, 6 minutes to go. I think cruising might hold on for second there. 4th position is Benny Doughton. Close. Oh, geez, driver of the day is going to be interesting, but he's up there for mine. This has been a storming drive in the car that was considered to be very outclassed here, but he's done an amazing job. Mr. Brett with the alternate strategy up to 5th. That is a fantastic drive. So it proves you don't have to go with the popular guys. You can do something a bit different.
Master Jet in chat says they're playing for sheep stations or racing for sheep stations. Mate, these guys would race for the last skittle on the bag if they had half a chance.
DJ Brain, 7th position. How would he be feeling about that, Mikey? You're the expert in that, so I'll hand that one over to you.
Could you say that again?
You're
7th spot?
Yes.
Yes, a Mustang in 7th spot. Look, DJ Brain, I know that you and I have a thing going on, and you know that's cool. I think it's very cute. But if you could maybe jump a couple of spots, that would be really good because that's my spot. But look, great drive from DJ Brain. He has mixed it with these guys so hard all race. He's doing really, really well. 7th is going to be a great feat for him. Definitely up there for one of my drives of the day. Guys, you're going to have to start thinking about this drive of the day business because to me it's cruising in 2nd spot. But how do you go past Kizzer out in front now? 3.5 seconds ahead with pole position, fastest lap. It's just an absolute dominating display.
So looking at the captain, who's had, he's been off more than he's been on, I think. He's had a bit of a rough one, captain. But 8th position, finished the season out. The Goodmond in 9th position. probably has had the world's quietest race. Yeah. I feel like Goodman's just basically had no one around him the whole time.
Yeah, he's like he's got like social anxiety. Just no. I don't want to race other people. I just want to race on the track while other people are racing. That'd be great.
Berserker currently in 11th, 10th position. I felt Berserker's just struggled tonight. Hasn't been the classic solo man performance. But he's another guy that'll just put this one in the bank and get ready for season 4. The Good Doctor in 11th position. Look, the Good Doctor basically just went around for a Sunday drive tonight. He's got no pressure on him for season 4. He knows where he's at. He knows what he's racing next season. So I feel that he'll be right.
I feel like the Goodman doesn't like what we're saying about him.
Oh.
He's just done 3 purple sectors.
Oh, hang on. Oh, the Goodman. He wants that fastest lap.
He's got all that room in the world for a reason. He's played himself into a little bit of... He's got some low fuel. Here he goes. Purple sector, 0.3.
He's ringing.
Surely not.
Wow.
Surely not a Hyundai can do a 204 around here.
No way.
Maybe... No. No. But that was his fastest lap of the race. By the way, guys, I'm colorblind. Blues and purples, I don't know. I drift in and out, man. I don't know. It's like, oh, there you go. Good man. There's a little bit of screen time courtesy of my averageness.
There's his teammate.
I've got like that, mate.
Dan the man in 12th position. Another guy I think that just wants to pack the Hyundai up and get ready for season 4. We'll see him come back bigger, badder and stronger. Old mate Whitehips.
The battle.
Ooh.
4, 5, 6 and 7.
Back in now. Oh, look at this. Here we go. So we're at 2 minutes 16 remaining. So by my calculations, this will be the second to last lap. Oh, Benny Doughton's running a little wide there through Bordeaux, but he does. Oh, jeez. So Benny's got Mr. Brent all over him here, and DJ Brain wants to get involved in this action as well.
Brent's most definitely going to have a dive here. He wants to take back onto his teammate. There he goes. He stands out.
Fires it up the inside. Oh, look at that. Beautiful move. Textbook.
Oh,
no, he's run it wide. Oh, wow. Oh, they're going to go side by side through the rapid curves. I've done this before. It doesn't bloody work. Oh,
Somebody's got to give you.
Betty takes the position back. Great stuff. Look at DJ. He's just like, come on, guys. You know what to do. Oh, now up at the low. Brent fires it down the inside. Makes the pass with ease. Oh, that looked way too easy. Oh, captain to the wall again. Look at DJ, though. Look at DJ. He wants to get involved in this action. He wants a piece of this pie.
This will be the last lap of the race. With a minute to go, I don't think Kizzy will get around to lap again. Yeah, this is going to be the last lap. He's 5 seconds ahead to his teammate cruising. 2 words, done a really great job to pull cruising in. 2-second margin there. But the battle here is just, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7. This is on.
This is definitely on. The 2 teammates, they're about to go. Oh, jeez.
Oh, mate. You guys can work together and hold 4th or 5th, or you can fight it out and come 13th and 14th. What's it going to be, lads? You got 2 guys behind you. We're going to pounce at any mistake that you make. You need to work together.
Definitely. We might check back in with our leader now as he comes through the flat. This has been a fantastic performance.
Big moment! Oh, I'm so sorry. But Fred and Benny get into each other. Charm's starting to skip away, and DJ Brains jumps them both.
Thrillhouse stock-up shot replay. What's happened here? Oh, wow. Oh dear, we saw... Oh, that's massive drama.
So he qualified on pole in the shootout. He's taking the fastest lap of the race. He enters the final bend.
Congratulations, Kizza. Fantastic drive. Benchmark there.
Awesome drive.
His teammate will be in second. Third position.
2 words, Bradley.
Great drive, 2 words. Fourth position. Looks like it will be DJ Bray, but I'm not going to call it just yet. Because I'll tell you right now, Mr. Brent might have one last lunge at a lower low.
Wide, he's going to tuck it in.
They're side by side to a lower low. If he's pulled that off, oh, what a move. Oh, Mr. Brent, that's a stunning move. Oh, and Benny followed him as well.
Wow. Those guys were glued from start to finish. That was an incredible race by them.
Ninth position.
Captain in 7th.
Captain in 7th. 8th Charm. 9th The Goodmond. 10th position will be Berserker, aka the Solo Man.
Oh, are they gonna squat up?
Looks like they are. It looks like they are. Black light.
Battered, bruised. It's been a hard race. Line them up, gents.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
That's a beautiful moment.
That's how we do it at Black Light, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful. Well done, guys.
Quite emotional, actually. Dan the Man in 12th. 13th position will be old mate White Hips Pruski.
See you next season, Pruski.
Yep. He's about to throw that Aston off a cliff, I can tell you that right now.
I'm sorry, but that chassis will not be for sale unless you want to fish it out of the lake behind this beautiful track.
Well, that is Group B Thrillhouse Supercars Enduro Retro Round run and done. Congratulations, Kizza. Fantastic drive.
That is huge. Wow. I am I'm spent.
Thanks for following, Martin.
What do you reckon, chat?
Yep.
How was that race?
So recapping our results, Kizza in first position, Cruising in second. Third position is 2 words, Bradley. Fourth position is Mr. Brent. Fifth is Benny Doughton. Sixth is DJ Brain. Check, y'all. Seventh is the Captain. Eighth is Charm. Ninth is the Goodmond. 10th is Berserker. 11th is the Good Doctor. 12th is Dan the Man. 13th is Old Mate Pruski. 14th is Dazza, and the fastest lap did go to Kizza with a 2:05.162 on lap 24. That is run and done. Wow. Whew. Now, if you excuse me, I just need to go and have a deep breath.
Got lots of chat coming in. What a race by DD, yeah. Wow, great race, great call by. Thanks, Taremus. My voice is a little bit hoarse after that. I don't quite have the skills that Ghost has to go the full distance. Oh my god, that was phenomenal by the Hornet. Yeah, that was incredible. Driver of the day by Brent. Kizza driver of the day. Great
Cruising.
call. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So, driver of the day is interesting, actually. I've seen Kizza,
Yeah,
I've seen Brent, I've seen... Thanks for the best, Taremus. I've seen Cruising as well, so very interesting.
I think it just sort of depends on what you actually like to see in motorsport. You know,
Yeah.
For me, there were 4 or 5 standout drivers, and for me, it really just comes down to what you like the most. You know, if you love a good comeback, then there were a couple of great comebacks. Benny Doughton put a great drive in. Brent to get as far up as he did, and then right at the end to get that move on DJ Brain. That was incredible. That bumps him right up from one of my picks for driver of the day. But I would say for me, Cruising, you do get it for me. Second spot, that is a huge job. You played the team game very, very well. And it's just really nice to see another team sort of dominate in Thrillhouse. So well done.
Kizza, wow, let's go again. Oh, geez, he's up, Turbo.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
Bloody hell. Bloke's a little bit keen for my liking. But that was a fantastic race. I'm glad everyone enjoyed that, which was really cool. See if I can get someone in the box to have a chat with us. The Good Doctor, are you there, sir?
Hi, boys.
Howdy,
Hey,
mate.
how's it going?
Good. How was the race, boys?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tiring.
I genuinely thought that the pack would fan out and we would just be commentating single cars all around the track. But that was a non-stop battle to the end. You're going to have a lot of fun watching this one back. I think everybody's going to have a lot of fun watching this one back because that was some of the most intense racing I've seen. It was crazy.
Yeah, unbelievable time. Mr. Brent wants to know, is it MA15 time right now?
Well, if you watch it back, then it's MA15 time all the time. So you say what you want to say, brother, and I'll mute you if it's too much.
Grim Death, just wait for the BBR boys to hit the track. Yes, we get it. Brock balls it fast. Classic Grim Death right there. Good Mind was anyone else in the race? I didn't see anyone all day. Yeah, we mentioned that, Good Mind, actually. We thought
I thought you were going for the fastest lap of the race, but I'm actually colourblind and you were just setting your own personal best. So well done, constantly improving throughout the race, even though you had so much real estate to play with. Well done, buddy.
Oh,
Driver day from Brent for Brent there from Shizer.
Filthy worry about Venturi first. Oh, shots fired. There we go. Mr. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going near that one. So, how's the race, good doctor? Quiet, eventful?
I had a pretty good race early on with Pruski. We were nose to tail for about 10 laps there. Just quietly crapping myself the whole time. I didn't want to take him out again, so we were behaving ourselves. But it was a good race with Mr. Pruski there, and Dan got involved in it a little bit towards the end there as well. But yeah, I ended up in a bit of space and just sort of cruised around on my own for about 30 laps, whatever it ended up being.
Yeah, there's a lot of laps.
How's Berserker at the end there? Class Zach there, he backs up and waits for me.
Yeah, I thought that was really nice just to see you guys cross the line together. That was a hard race.
I started catching him. I think, is he out of fuel? Is he out of fuel? I might get a top 10 here, but then he wasn't out of fuel, so I better not pass him. That's a bit of a dog act, so I just cruised slowly for a bit. I was so tempted to slam the gas and go past.
Good doctor goes bad. I want that top 10, whether, Berserker or not. No, that was really great to see. Nice to see the Black Light team finish off the season together side by side. Well done.
It was a Kodak moment.
Yeah. Sean cried.
Oh.
Everyone, Sean cried.
Huh? What was that?
Nothing.
Oh.
No, Martin, is it only for Australian races? No, Australia and Kiwi races here, but we do try and involve everyone around the world, but we're sort of limited by the capabilities of the GT Sports servers. What we've found with people coming from other servers and connecting with us is a little bit of lag in the room, and we start to get a little bit of lobby issues. So it's not that we sort of keep it strictly for Australian New Zealand races. It just seems to work a lot better with our time as well. So, it's 9:40 at night here. We've all had a solid night's racing. We'll probably have one more beer and then go to bed.
Yeah. So, I've just received word from the Solo Man. He would like to know if he'd like to come into the box for a chat. So we might see if we can get him in for a quick chat, and then we'll say our thank yous and our goodbyes, and then we might wrap it up there, guys. So just bear with me one moment. As we like to say here at Thrillhouse, talk amongst yourselves. Actually, don't. Just talk. Yeah. Unless anyone else has got something to say, talk away, gentlemen. I'll leave you to it. Oh, they've all gone quiet. They're all nervous.
No, I'm just reading what Brent said. We'll add that to the list of excuses from Brent. So this one, I've had a broken ankle on the left foot, so it's gone numb after half an hour. Yeah, that's a real cool story, man. We need to see the picture of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how was that? That was fantastic.
That was probably one of the best races I've ever seen.
It was. I was terrified about a turn 2 collision, I'm not going to lie. And That was come on, that was amazing. I mean, a little bit tricky for me, but that was amazing. No big pile-ups. Everyone's improved so much since the last season. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Do you want to know what actually happened?
Yes.
Yes.
You ready? I was so excited. I spent. Goodman's going to hate me. I spent probably 5 laps behind him, fuel saving brutally. And I'm sure he's like, come on, mate, you can pass me. And I had so much fuel. I went in, I was like, oh, I'm going to jump like so many guys, like do the classic solo, man. I pulled into the pits. I look at the diamond, and the diamond was like full fill. I'm like, that can't be right. I was like, it's all right, let it go. I'll run to the diamond. Anyway, I crossed the line with 6 laps of fuel.
No.
I lost about 20 seconds in the pit stop. I was devastated. Anyway, I reckon top 5 at least. Oh man, I was so excited. Anyway, the diamond doesn't work if you're doing enduro races, ladies and gents. Top tip.
Top
Yeah,
tip.
I think a few guys will be noting that down. The sort of the first group to go around round a track is sort of the proving ground. Everybody else gets their notebooks out to sort of be like, all right, so what don't I do?
Don't do the diamond, guys. Don't do the diamond.
Don't do the diamond.
Well, that was
tell
good.
you
It was pretty hard fought, but it was good. It was good. No major crashes. No major crashes. That's the main thing. And congrats to Kizza. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a fuel saving battle at the front there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. Cruisin had way better tyre life on him. If he had saved a little bit, I reckon Cruisin could have stayed with him. It looked like he might have had an issue though. He did a really bad lap, and then Kizza popped out in front. So would have been pretty close battle had that not have happened.
I can't wait to watch the replay and then get myself into BMW for next season.
How good are they? Everybody should get into a BMW. It's just
What was it? Was it BMW 1, 2, 3, 4, and then everyone else?
No.
Uh,
2 words. 2 words. Got the Aston up
2
there.
words got there.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Well done.
Brent pulled off one of the gnarliest moves on DJ Brain at the end. It was
Really?
you love what's
He was a
right
maniac.
around
He
the
was
outside.
a total maniac that whole race. Oh my god.
He got punched up on the first lap, and he was in the back of the field, so he was just red misting the whole way through.
Oh yeah, he was behind me for a lot of that. Doing some insanely crazy late dives. Anyway, we will talk about that in Discord.
I love you, Discord.
Awesome.
Yeah, and to celebrate, I think we're going to have like a 20-minute break, have a few whiskeys, and continue on with some either super trucks or mini cars anyway. So if anyone's interested, even the public, I reckon 20 minutes we'll fire up a few and we'll run for an hour or two. But thanks
we've
so
got
much to you
35
guys.
people watching,
Honestly,
so-
the stream is looking so good now. All the graphics, all the commentary, everything, and the racing is getting so much better. Congrats to everyone. It's I love it. Good times.
That's awesome to hear, man. The graphic, it's really hard for me to hold what I've actually already made for next season. I was going to cheekily put it up this round, but I'm just going to hang tight, hang fire.
Yep.
What we've got is really good, and I'll just keep working on it. But guys, 2019, it's going to look even killer. It's just, I'm pumped.
New computer, new gears, new season. Yeah, look out for it. I'll catch you guys later on. Thanks again.
Thank you, Solomon.
See you guys.
All right, there, guys. Do you have an announcement there, Mikey? I believe.
What's my announcement?
Oh, I thought you had an announcement.
Oh, I do have an announcement. I do. I'm so sorry. That's right. So guys, I recently thank you, the good mon, who had a great lonely race. He's handed over the keys to the Gran Turismo livery group. And what we've done is we've got some of our best livery editors in to take control of the page and basically just beef it up and start creating some more competitions and things like that. So we started with a livery competition last week for doing retro British touring car liveries. So
As you
we're
can
all big
see on
fans of
screen.
we're all big fans of the British touring car series. And so we put it out there, no real rules behind it, just basically do a throwback to the old school British touring car days. So we're going to open up the folder now and we'll have a look. We've got some amazing entries, some incredible entries. We've got some aluminium, we had a lot of aluminium in there. There are some classic retro ones, more melon menus. So we're just going through and we're gonna find the winner. At the moment, Brian Minogue's Renault Laguna replica. He's got 9 or 10 there. Going through. This is super professional, this bit. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just going to click through this little list here and I just don't want to get it wrong. I mean, a stunning livery there by Stuart Collins. What's that Stuart one? The VXR.
Yep.
Someone help me out with that. The Renault, is it?
Yeah, so
there's a stunning livery.
Why Mikey is doing that. Coming up on Thrillhouse, as I say, Wednesday will be Hump Day with Soda Wars and the Supernovas. Thursday will be Super 2 Group B's turn to run around Sainte-Croix for an hour. So that'll be interesting and great to watch. And then Sunday, the big one, Group A. That is going to be lit like a firecracker. I was trying to think of something better than that, but that's all I could come up with. So it'll be myself and the good doctor in the box. Looking forward to that, good doctor?
Absolutely, sir. I cannot wait.
That's the good doctor's excited voice, ladies and gentlemen.
He's going off right now.
Yeah.
There's strobe lights. There's everything. So yeah, it is Stuart Collins from the Gran Turismo Livery Editor Group. You have won this week's livery challenge with your beautiful design. Well deserved, mate. That is a stunning replica there. So we'll chuck that up as the banner there. And if anybody's watching, look us out on Facebook, Gran Turismo Livery Editor Group. A lot of the guys from Thrillhouse started out there and migrated their way into racing with us. So yeah, another cool little aspect to Thrillhouse as well is the plethora of guys doing liveries in the background. So really cool.
Very cool. Well, that's congratulations there to Stuart. I'm just having a look at it now. That looks, yeah, you're right. That looks absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, he's nailed it, hasn't he?
Yeah, he certainly has. It's a great job. So just going to do my usual thing now there, guys. Massive thank you tonight to all our fantastic viewers. You guys are amazing. Thank you to all the guys in chat, all the guys that donated bits as well. Massive thank you. Hugely appreciated here at Thrillhouse. This doesn't go ahead without you guys, so you guys definitely big thumbs up from the Ghost Man. Big thank you to Mikey tonight for running the room and joining me in the box. Definitely need a second in the box for an Enduro. She's bloody hard work, but a bucket load of fun to do it. We will tidy a few things up for the next 2 Enduro rounds there, guys. So we'll just make sure we get a couple things up, get it nice and tight lines. That one's for you, Doremus. Thank you to the Solo Man for coming in for his little chat and little spiel. We do love hearing from the Solo Man. Big thanks to the good doctor for coming in to join us as well. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.
That's all right. Any closing thoughts there, Mikey? Any?
Yeah, look, I think I'm gonna double down on those sentiments as well. Massive thanks to everyone in chat. I think that was probably one of the most liveliest chats. I was actually struggling to keep up. I had to block you out for a second. You guys were going absolutely mental on your little strategy calls and chit chat. Great laughs with you as always, and I think we peaked max viewers on this one as well, which is really really awesome. I looked down and we were humming along with quite a few of you tuning in. So thank you so much for tuning in. Really awesome. Like Ghost said, we've got a few things to tweak on this. You know, we sort of throw ourselves into the deep end and expect quite a lot of ourselves, and you know, we generally pull it up pretty well. So we'll hit the drawing table and we'll come back to you on Thursday with another awesome stream.
Any final thoughts, good doctor? Any quotes of the day? Words of the day?
No, just great job from the Group B boys. Another really, really good race. I can't wait to watch it back. Yeah, like everybody else kept saying, thanks to the chat, you guys. If you guys aren't in there and involved, it's not even the same thing. You got to be involved, and you guys are just proving that what we're doing is worth watching, which is just fantastic feeling. And I'm going to go push my Hyundai outside with a for sale sign on it. So if any of the Hyundai teams for season 4 would like it, just give me a holler. And Aston for season 4, baby, let's go.
There you
Before you
go.
put it out there, mate, you might have to put a few new panels on it. Otherwise, the grass is going to grow around it, and you're going to have the world's biggest paperweight.
She's just straight as a die today,
gonna
mate.
say,
Didn't
if you
touch
want
the ball
to-
once.
You didn't? Oh, I must have been your teammates. One of them was looking a little worse for wear.
That's good to know. At least Blacklight can have a Christmas party now. I was getting worried there at one stage.
Are you gonna get your bonus, Ghost? You've got a championship to win in a week or two.
That's true. What is also interesting, I just want to let everyone know that I'm the only Blacklight driver with a test car. Just want to put that out there. There is a reason for that as well, but we won't go into that. All right, cool. Well, other than that, guys, I think we might leave it there tonight. So, big thank you to everyone again. Big thank you to all our viewers. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Have a great week. Don't work too bloody hard. Be sure to join us on Hump Day for the Supernovas and the Soda Wars. That's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to that. Be sure to join us on Thursday for Super 2B for their turn to have their Enduro round. And then next Sunday from 7:20 Australian Eastern Daylight Time, it's Group A, baby. Get around it. But other than that, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now. And as always, you've been watching Thrillhouse.